Let me know when you're up, Eddie.
Start it.
Fucking MP dropping threes.
There you go. Original beats by Jay. YouTube can't jack us up. Welcome, everybody, to Two Nobodies and a Mic. Thank you for joining us. We're on Instagram Live over here with my main man, Jay, social media manager. We have Eddie Money, producer in the house. We have Rafa in the house, my main man, the guru. We have a bunch of guests here tonight. This is a big episode, everybody. Episode number 10. 10 weeks in a row, Rafa.
Wow.
Like, dude, that's a crazy commitment. I don't know if everyone knows, but Rafa drives 2 to 2.5 hours to get here. He only lives like 3 miles away. We're in LA. But it's like 2 to 2.5 hours on a Friday. That's a thing in LA.
It is.
But thank you guys. Big day today. We have our $1,000 giveaway, Christmas giveaway.
Yep.
And that's going to be big. We're going to have that live. I'm not going to tell you yet exactly when we're doing that. You're going to have to.
No time yet?
You're going to have to earn that.
Okay.
You're going to have to sit here and watch us, because if we call your name and you don't respond within 30 seconds, we're giving it to someone else. No, just kidding. Just kidding.
See you later.
But while we're going over that, let's go over some housekeeping, right? So if you haven't watched us in earlier episodes, the rules are this. If we spin your name and you live underneath my roof in East Downey, you are not eligible. All right?
You can't win in my house either.
And if you live under Rafa's roof, you are not eligible.
No.
So listen, we're a new show, right? Like 50% of our audience is freaking family. So
50% of the people live with us.
Yes. So most likely we probably gonna know you, and we're gonna do this as fair as possible, people. We are excited to give this money away for you. We know it's gonna help you. And hey, don't forget to tip your dealer.
No, there's no tipping. You get $1,000.
You get $1,000. We'll figure it out. Eddie, that red thing doesn't need to be attached. The red cord to the camera. Okay.
There's a cord there, bud.
All right. Well, let's go over some housekeeping, right? We are your gambling show of record, right? But we always say, don't be a loser.
Don't be a loser.
Don't be a loser. And when we say don't be a loser, it doesn't mean don't lose bets. We are going to lose bets like we did this week.
No, yeah.
Right? Just gamble what you can afford, right? Whether it's a $5 parlay or a $5,000 parlay. It's all relative. So that's out of the way. Let's go into our drink of choice. It's a special episode. Episode 10, Christmas giveaway. So I splurged a little bit. Right?
I see.
Plus, I owed you from the bet that I lost.
You did.
And I was going to pay him. And he said, just buy me a really nice bottle of wine.
And I don't drink wine, so imagine.
Yes.
It's for both of us.
It's for Eddie.
It's for Eddie.
It's for Eddie.
Like, I literally just went in and brushed my teeth. My teeth were so purple already. By the way, this bottle's empty.
It's gone.
So this is a special bottle. Clos Duval. It is one of the original Napa wines from the Judgment of Paris. So if everyone wants a little story about this wine, in 1976, this dude named Steven Spurrier, not the quarterback, Steven Spurrier, he lived in France. He was from Britain, and he was a big wine guy, and he did this huge blind tasting in France, and he brought the experts of the experts from France and the United States, and he did a blind tasting with like 11 of the best California Napa wines and the powerhouse of French wines. Like, that's been going on since the 1600s. Wow. Chateau Haut-Briand, Rothschild. I mean, ridiculous. So before 1976, like, California and Napa Valley, it was not respected. We were just making grape juice, according to Paris and the rest of the world. And then this dude, Steven Spurrier, held this blind tasting test, and Napa Valley, bunch of wines won. They beat So if it wasn't for Steven Spurrier, Napa Valley would not be a thing. This is one of the original bottles, and this is it's called Three Crowns or Three Graces, whatever. But it is, you like it, right?
Oh, it's amazing.
Top notch.
It is amazing.
Top notch.
But it is amazing. But I do have another bottle here. That's another great bottle. But anyways, so that's what we're drinking. And
That's what we were drinking.
And I appreciate you sipping on the wine.
Yeah, for
Rafa.
sure.
I
Hey.
mean, he's a big Scotch guy.
It's a new me.
Yes.
It's a new me.
So that's all taken care of. Eddie, we had a not the best blue chip record, right?
Last week. But we're still +7 for the season.
We are +7, baby. And I did lose my pie to the face. So
There we go.
you have to I'm not doing that right now.
No, it's early. It's early.
Yes.
That's the wait. You guys have to wait for that.
And by the way, I'm done with fucking pie to the face. We're not doing that anymore.
You guys are even, so it's done.
Yeah, we're even. I gave you your payback, and that's going to be that. But let's go our reviews, right? Our reviews into our blue chips. And our first one was the Browns, +5.5.
They were in that game. It was 0-0 into the second quarter. Bengals are going to punt. They get a roughing the kicker. The first play after that, automatic first down. First play after that, 33-yard pass interference. Bengals get their first touchdown. Burrow had a terrible game. But Watson was just fucking horrendous.
So where do you stand on Watson at this point?
You know I like him.
I do.
You know
I
I
don't.
Like him or liked him?
No, I still like him.
Okay.
As a person or a quarterback?
Both.
As an athlete?
I don't judge.
We're all human.
We're all human. I don't judge what people do on their own time.
Okay, Tupac.
I'm not here to judge anyone. Just your.
Where's your gavel, Rafa? Where's your gavel?
I only judge players on the field, not
Yes.
off the
There you
field.
go.
I don't give a shit.
Rafa doesn't hesitate to tell you that you suck.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you suck, Derek Carr, Russell Wilson.
Ooh.
But I still like Watson. He hasn't played in whatever 300, 400 days, whatever
Yeah.
it is. But it's a process.
So we that was a bad one. Titans Jags.
Well, that was disgusting.
That was you.
I threw up. I threw up. I watched that game, and I'll tell you exactly how I watched it. First drive of the game, Titans go down, score a touchdown, 7-0. Next, Jaguars get the ball, 3 and out. Fucking punt the ball. So right there, Tennessee gets the ball, interception.
Pick.
Fucking Jags score. Titans grab the ball, 14-7. The Jaguars couldn't do shit. Then punt again. Then now another fumble. That's how it was. It was literally a clusterfuck.
It was.
It was a clusterfuck.
And I'm going to ask you again. Is Trevor Lawrence now?
I hate that guy. So for me,
You jinxed him.
I still hate him.
He did
I
good.
still don't like him
He's
as a
looking
football
good,
player.
Rafa. He's
Sunshine.
looking good.
Sunshine's looking good.
We'll see.
He's looking good.
We'll see.
So
We'll see.
And then Bucks 49ers. That was atrocious.
That was dirty. That was dirty because I was watching the game. The Niners scored 21 points in the second quarter, by the way.
I thought it was the first.
In the second quarter, it was 7-0 after one, 28-0 at halftime. And then the second half came, and it was a stupid touchdown.
Like a catch.
Eddie, it's done.
And there's no more, bud.
I'm just
He's,
savoring.
Jesus.
The air. Savoring the air. That was in the bottle.
Yes.
And then Tampa gets a dirty touchdown in the third quarter, and I don't remember who I told. I said, they're not going to score a single point the rest of the game. Sure enough, they didn't score another touchdown. That was disgusting.
And did you see Brady? He had... So this it's hard to believe, but they said that this is only the second time he's ever played in that freaking in San Francisco.
Really?
He's been there in the league for what, I don't know, 42 years, and it's only the second time. He had 100 family members there.
Wow.
Or he gave 100 tickets out, and they showed him before the game.
But
So
Brady's like that. I don't know if that. What are you trying to say?
I'm just how embarrassing that was for
You
him.
think that's embarrassing for him? If I've won, how many Super Bowls is it? 6, 7?
Listen,
Seven.
the dude.
Seven. He said
Yeah,
7?
7.
I'm sure he's invited those same 100 people to 7. 8, what is he? 7 and 2 in the
It's
Super Bowl.
different now. He's a
No, he
divorced
said
man.
He said he's never, even at Super Bowls, he's never got that many tickets for ever in any game ever. He came on and said it.
Well,
Yeah, maybe he should.
Yeah, he needed
maybe he
more.
should have invited some offensive linemen to the game, right?
He's a broken man. So
He
needs the
is
support,
broken, man. Like,
according to TMZ. So
yeah,
No.
Brock Purdy wasn't even born yet when
Purdy's
Brady
doing the thing,
and-
by the
and-
way.
Let's talk about Purdy for just a little bit.
Purdy's doing it.
So he's basically been the best quarterback that Shanahan's had yet. He's outplaying everybody.
People are waiting like, Purdy this week. Purdy's not. He's a third stringer. If somebody said that, I just said, if you looked at him, does he look like a third stringer?
Doesn't look like a third stringer.
If somebody's never watched football and you watch the Niners play the last 2 games, who's a third stringer? Is he a third stringer? You don't even know that. Tom Brady looked like a third stringer last week against that Niner defense.
Dude, everyone looks like a third stringer against that Niner defense.
Yeah, that Niner defense
It's
is fierce.
ridiculous.
I've been telling you 5 weeks, Niners best team in the NFC.
Does DeMarco, or what's his name, the defensive coordinator, the ex-linebacker,
D'Amico Ryan?
D'Amico Ryan,
Texans linebacker.
Does he get a head coaching job next year? That's how it works.
Pretty soon, but I don't know about
But
next
here's
year.
the thing: they have
He's
so
still
much,
very young, though.
and he has so much talent. But I guarantee you, he's gonna get a fucking job offer.
I don't know, because the offensive guys, the younger offensive guys,
Yeah.
get jobs quicker.
That's true.
The younger defensive guys, those guys, they need, I think, a little bit. I
Yeah.
haven't seen a young one, but I could be wrong.
For a couple of years, if you just brush by Sean McVay,
You got a job.
You got a job.
Yeah,
like, oh
yeah.
my god, you touched him? We'll hire you. You're hired. You touched him? Did you shake his hand?
That's true.
It's
That's
true. It's
very
totally
That's
true.
very accurate, yeah.
Totally true. So that was embarrassing for Tom Brady. But you know what? I mean, shit. The 49ers are embarrassing everyone right now.
Playing well.
And Purdy's
Defense is
not
good.
even he's not even 100%. So we did bang the Vikings and Lions again,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
The overs
Lions,
are
man. Lions.
Yeah.
Fuck.
It's unbelievable.
They're
I told
scoring.
you I roll with Dan Campbell.
I know.
So the reason
They got a tough one this week, though.
I took, so let me go into my reasoning why I took the pie in the face of Hawkinson. I took the under on Hawkinson. What was it, Eddie?
48.5.
48S. Because listen,
Against my advice, by the way.
against your advice, but I roll with Dan Campbell.
Yes.
Dan Campbell traded away a tight end, right?
Right.
Dan Campbell's a tight end.
Well,
So
you thought he knew
what-
something.
Well, yeah, like if you're a good tight end and the head coach, his specialty is tight ends, what does that say?
That you might be ass.
Yeah, but he was a little bit better than ass, and I'm gonna get a pie to the face because of it. Freaking-
Thanks, Dan Campbell.
If you saw Hard Knocks, it was Detroit. He came out in like booty shorts and like Hawkinson, and I don't think Dan Campbell
Like
appreciate-
that. Yeah, he might not like that.
so
He's old school, so-
Maybe that's what it was. But anyways, I'm gonna pay the price for that. Chargers +3, bang.
Banger. One outright.
Go
by
ahead,
the way.
hit the bell. You deserve fucking Rafa. Bang that. He called it. He called the Chargers. And another thing that you were right about.
I'm not. It's not only me. It's fucking everyone in the world
everybody.
except for you and the guy on ESPN.
Yes.
Who should be fired.
Yes.
The guy, he was terrible.
Maybe his suits are too tight. Maybe
It could be. It
Did
could-
his apology? He came out with an apology.
he did.
Yeah.
To Herbert? Mm-hmm. He apologized to Herbert?
He did 3 things.
Are you going to do the same?
I apologize to the group chat.
No, you should apologize to Herbert in front of our 16 viewers. Let them know
Don't do it.
that you
Yeah. How many? Yeah.
all
11
7 of
11
you,
viewers.
11 viewers
I apologize to all 11 of you.
that you said Tua. Let's repeat what you said.
I did say, that I thought that Tua was a better quarterback than Justin Herbert for
Cover your ears. Cover your
a
ears.
little bit.
These guys right here
Yeah,
to my
look at
right, they're
his
new
mouth,
here.
his mouth is dropping.
Yeah.
And we have
he's
football players
dumbfounded.
over here.
That's redonkulous.
Yes. We by the way, the Booyah tribe is here watching us live. Yes. Yes. So respect to the Usains.
His apology, his first thing was he said he's wrong about it. Second and third thing was that he won't talk anything about him until the end of the until playoffs start, basically.
Anything about
Herbert?
Tua or Herbert?
Either-
Herbert, saying that he's bad.
How about just wear a suit
How
that
could
fucking
you even
fits you?
say that, though?
A suit that doesn't cut off your circulation.
Bro,
It's so
where
ridiculous.
have you watched Herbert that makes you think that he's bad?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Bro, I can watch Carr every week and tell you he looks like shit. Russell Wilson,
it
he
easy.
looks like shit.
Take it easy.
I'm just telling you the truth.
truth.
Murray. There's guys that
Yeah.
we know that every week. Put it this way. If you say, exactly, Dak Prescott. If you say Dak Prescott sucks, I can believe it because I've seen it.
Yes.
Actually him play like shit.
Yep.
But I watched Herbert's coach, who's garbage.
Staley is Garbaggio
Terrible. I
at the
saw him
Bellagio.
play him Herbert. I saw him play Herbert with 2 minutes left, down 10 against the Chiefs, and left them in.
That was horrible.
When the game should have been over, and that was early in the season. It's like, bro, you're down 10 to the Chiefs.
I didn't understand that.
That was stupid. And he still threw a touchdown pass on 4th down, by the way, which it shows you how good he really is.
If your quarterback has cracked ribs and it's week 2
or 3, get the fuck out.
Yeah, like what are you doing?
And you're down 10.
Yeah.
Would you want to beat the Chiefs early in the season?
It's so stupid.
Who gives a shit?
I hope he gets fired.
Those bottom feeders.
Actually, I don't hope. As a Raider fan, I hope they give him an extension because he's horrible.
He's horrible.
Robert Horrible.
He is horrible, man.
Yes, Robert Horrible without 7 rings.
Oh God.
So the irony of all this is because Eddie always does his props pick, right?
Jesus. The only prop
that he won was the one that got me a pie to the face.
Jesus, mush. Talk
it
about
was rematch.
Talk about mush.
It was rematch.
So
that is the
Frito
saltiest
said that Herbert
thing
is a
I've
man
ever
of
seen.
God. He's winning out and making playoffs.
who said that?
Famous 11 Frito.
Mr. Frito, so why is Derek Carr suck so bad? Because he has a Christ tattoo on his arm. Like he's a man of God.
That's Fred, huh?
And he's horrible.
That's Yeah, that's right. I know who that is. He's right. Herbert's probably winning out. They're probably going to crush the Titans this weekend.
Maybe because God is the Sin City. He's not a fan of the Vegas Raiders.
What do you say is
No.
the golden touch?
Listen, he's really good.
Yeah,
Herbert
well,
is really good. For the
glad you
record,
figured that out.
I did want him to be drafted by the Raiders because Tua was drafted first, right? Tank for Tua, right?
That was terrible.
Imagine if the
And-
Raiders had Herbert.
And Herbert was picked 5th. And people were like, really, 5th? If you saw that guy, listen, when you come out of the Oregon system,
He wasn't.
it's different, right?
different, but
You're
he
going to
wasn't
get
that.
like strong right, 52.
He's not Mariota.
Whatever.
He's not Mariota. That's not what that was. It wasn't the same thing.
Yeah. Well, take it easy on Mariota.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying because I like Mariota,
Yes.
but Herbert's not Mariota. It's not that style.
I think Mariota just got, he had a ton of injuries.
But he always looked to run.
Yeah,
Herbert
that's
doesn't
true.
do
That's
that.
true. That's
Herbert
true.
doesn't do that.
That's true.
Put it this way: if I gave you 3 quarterbacks and you tell me which ones are closer, Kyler Murray, Mariota, and Herbert, which 2 resemble each other more?
Mariota
And Murray,
Yes.
because they want to run.
Calamari.
Herbert doesn't give a shit about running.
Yes. So
So it was
Eddie went 1-4. Listen, people, like we say, do your own research. We're putting out our blue chips. He's just not putting bullshit props out there. He's doing his research. There's reasons why he likes these props. Rafa is like we put him in a thinking tank for 3 days, and it's like the Rain Man. He's just a bunch of numbers come out, and that's how. So there's a lot of thought that goes into these picks. If they don't win, hey, they don't win.
I will say that Christian Kirk, if he would have caught 2 more passes, Trevor Lawrence kept throwing to Evan Ingram, and he got 100-something yards.
Because they couldn't guard him.
Yeah, that defense is terrible.
The way you started the sentence, you could have started by, I'm just going to say, if my grandmother had wheels,
Yes,
she'd be
I
a
was gonna
bicycle. But hey.
Yes, if my aunt had balls, she'd be my uncle. I've heard that a billion times.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, I've heard that.
We can't make excuses, guys.
Yes,
as long as
yes.
we're close. You were close. You had Zeke was close. The Mark Andrews, which is what I told Edward, had no fucking chance. Literally missed by 40. That's the one you should have gone to.
Yeah. Actually, I thought he looked better than freaking...
Hawkinson?
No. Than the quarterback.
Lamar?
Lamar.
Hundley?
Yeah, Hundley.
Oh,
he didn't
there's
look that
Ravens
bad.
fans out there that like Hundley
Yeah.
more than they like Lamar.
You've been saying that.
Yeah,
You've been
they
saying
do.
that.
They do.
Yeah.
It's a different... Lamar is too loose with the ball.
So let's...
He's too RG3.
Yeah.
Michael Brown said Herbert's top 5 in the NFL.
100%.
I'm not going to argue with that.
100%.
I'm not going to argue with that.
He's not going to argue with that this week. He would have argued that shit 3 weeks
Well,
ago.
listen. Tua was in the MVP conversation 2.5 weeks ago.
And then
He was top 3.
I agree with you.
He was top 3.
Has he hit a receiver in stride since Devontae Smith?
Listen, both
That
Waddle,
was at Alabama, okay?
Waddle and Cheetah are very fast.
And you still can't hit them in stride.
Yeah, because they're very fast.
That's
The
why.
cheetah has to come back to the ball. You can literally snap it, throw it up in the air, and they can let them run under it. He still won't lead them like
It doesn't matter.
He's terrible.
All right. Well, let's go into our NFL news. There's a couple injuries. Calamari, third play of the game. Non-injury, just busted his knee.
Non-contact.
That's a bummer. We don't wish anyone, injuries. That sucked. That sucked big time. I heard, so trip it on this. I heard that DraftKings, because a ton of people had the over on Calamari's rushing yards.
Okay.
And I heard, and Eddie,
They refunded?
I heard they refunded their people's money.
They made him like a did not play. So any straight bets, parlays.
That was nice
with
of
him in there,
I
DraftKings.
think
they
that
do
was
that.
nice.
They do that a decent amount.
That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Like
That's nice of them.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you lose enough money with us, we're just gonna.
Yeah,
give
we're
you this
not
shit
gonna
back.
make
We'll give it-
we're,
we'll
we're
give
not
you
gonna
some.
make 20 billion this
Yeah.
week. We'll make 10 billion.
Yeah.
Future
Right?
sponsor. There you go.
I gotta know, Odie and Ebuck. Was it you guys? Did you guys bet? Did you guys bet on Calamari? Should he come see you guys about the injury? Did you guys? You guys mushed him.
I gave him the salt, baby.
Oh man! If you guys don't know, I don't. This is Rafa's family here, but he says they have a lot of mushed potatoes in them.
Eric is
Yes.
the king of the
Yes.
mush. He calls it reverse picks. So if he gives you a pick, you bet reverse, and you're more than likely. It's like an 80.
Pick the opposite.
It's like an 82%. He's amazing.
So you should do like an exacta box on all your bets.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck.
So I'm just saying, I think you're an amazing person, Ebuck.
Oh, you're a great person. Terrible
that's it.
sports bettor, but an amazing guy. I mean,
I do it on the other side.
yeah, there you go.
There you go.
You make
There
up
you
for
go.
it with kindness.
Someone had to take the losses.
Yeah.
Listen, Ebuck has a podcast on the opposite world, right? Go to his podcast. Yes. So, and then we all saw the next injury. We all saw our man Russell Wilson, right?
I feel for him, man.
He was looking good that game.
He
Oh.
actually listen.
Yeah, he
They were
was.
up 20. Was it 27-0?
It was 27-0. Okay, and when you watch football all the time, you realize that teams stop playing defense. Okay, we're up 27-0. It's boring already. So it's like, oh, they didn't cover. Who gives a shit? It was 20. They didn't care to cover.
Yeah.
They didn't care to cover. He was playing against soft coverage for 3 quarters.
Well, are you ready for this? This is
No,
a
almost,
this is a Maryville 2012.
Almost.
Amazing.
Pristine.
So I thought of this because I've been accused of saying amazing a lot. That's the thing.
Yeah, I've heard it.
So if you're out there in the audience, all 11 of you, and you want to, it's Friday night and you're drinking. Every time I say amazing, you should have to take a drink. What do you think about
People
that?
end up drunk in the
sounds
first
great.
30 minutes.
That would be
It's been
that would be
very-
amazing if they did that.
They can't even walk to the fridge.
And
So-
no, drinks, not shots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just
yeah.
drinks. Every time I say amazing, I saw that on Bravo Network.
Oh,
And-
with Andy Cohen.
Yes, and can I get a little poll here? And don't lie. Who is a fan of the Bravo Network? Who watches Bravo? Any housewives? Top Chef?
I used to, not
gonna lie.
anymore.
Top Chef is the best. All you're lying. All
I
you
used
fucking
to.
guys are lying.
I used to, man.
All you guys are
I'm not
fucking lying.
ashamed.
I
Listen,
used to be a
Vanderpump
fan.
Rules.
No,
Vanderpump
see
Rules,
that.
come
See that
on.
I didn't like. I watched it with my wife, but I didn't like that.
My
The one-
wife?
I watch it solo. I mean,
Oh
it's
no,
good.
yeah, no, you got issues. No, the one I liked the Housewives of New Jersey, the Atlanta
Jersey.
Housewives.
Get out of here, man. Are you-
Yeah,
I love New Jersey.
New Jersey? Are you kidding?
the best.
They're
I love
crazy.
it.
They're crazy. No, and then the boat deck. Top
Oh
deck?
yes.
Was that top deck? Below deck.
Below deck.
Below
Yes,
deck. Below
it's
deck
all-
was a good show.
All amazing. So listen,
That's the one on the boat. You haven't seen that?
Guys.
No, I haven't seen that
Johnny
one. no.
Damon was on there.
oh, that's right. I didn't see
Yeah.
that. So you
What
have
a dick.
Listen, we are the gambling show of record, and we love our women. But listen, don't be ashamed of watching Bravo.
Jay watches, what is it?
The Vanderpump.
Vanderpump Rules alone.
Hey, it's the,
alone.
It's the suspension and the tension.
He's
No,
like, I'm a
the drama.
Lisa guy. I'm a Lisa guy.
So my wife is right here. She'll tell you I don't consider it to be feminine to watch the show because I yell at the fucking TV like
Oh,
a
no.
fucking
That
maniac.
might be feminine.
No.
What?
I scream at all those fucking shows. Right?
Well,
the
which
Utah,
show?
the Housewives of Utah. Like
Oh,
she
that-
can't. She's like, either you have to leave or I'm gonna watch. I'm like, no, you can watch it, and I pretend not to watch it, and I'll just start cursing. If you ever do that, who needs fucking friends like that? It's fucking ridiculous. Wow, all these girls. I mean, I lose my shit, Rafa. F that bit. Yo, yeah,
Wow,
yeah.
Eddie.
I lose my shit.
And he becomes one of the housewives.
I do.
He's like a housewives of Utah,
Yes.
Beverly Hills.
Yes.
I'm really an Orange County
He turns
girl.
into a housewife.
Yes.
That's what he's
He
doing.
turns into a housewife of Downey.
100%.
Listen, I don't feel
That's
like
coming soon. It's him and like 4 cartel wives out
Yes.
here.
He does drink wine a lot, though.
He does drink
Hey,
more.
listen.
He does drink as much wine as all of those
Listen,
ladies. I
it's-
relate to them.
Yeah.
it's Cabernet.
I get her. I
He
get her.
crosses his legs and he sits there and I get them.
It's listen. It's Cabernet, Cabernet, baby. Did anyone see that little thing with Roethlisberger and Jay Harrison?
No.
Yes, yeah.
I saw
So they, the scariest man on the planet
He is scary.
is James Harrison.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
is there?
bad man.
Like,
Who's
working out
the, is there?
lifting houses.
I don't even know if there's a number 2. Like, who would be the number 2? Because number 1, he has it. James Harrison, I would like piss down my leg if you got in the elevator with me.
What floor are you going?
Ray Rice.
Yeah.
That's Ray Rice.
Yes, I'm like, I'm sorry, sir.
Ray
I'm
Rice.
sorry.
In an you know what? In an elevator,
That's Ray Rice.
Ray Rice would be number 1.
Yeah.
Harrison number 2, 100%.
Beyonce's sister, number 3.
Oh, there you go. There you go. He watches way too much Bravo.
No. I
Way
yell
too
at Bravo.
much.
I yell at Bravo. It's different.
He thinks it's the NFL watching Bravo.
His favorite commercial is that Housewives NFL commercial.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Did you
I
see
just want to
Teresa?
talk to you. I just want to talk to you. I don't know what you guys are talking about. So,
man.
we're on Russell Wilson.
Poor guy.
Yes.
That's how non-entertaining he's been.
So,
That we're talking about the Housewives and
yeah.
Vanderpump Rules over here.
So every week we do say, like, we could talk about the Denver Broncos and Russell Wilson. We could do a whole show on that.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Right?
Poor
So,
guy.
listen, he got hit into the ground. It's always the ground that causes the concussions, but he had a big old fucking knot on his, I mean, it was
Yeah.
legit. And they say he's cleared, but they're not going to play him.
No. At this point, just shut him down.
Oh, yeah.
Any excuse for him not to play. I mean,
So I have something very controversial to talk about. How we doing on time, Eddie?
We got plenty of time,
Because
brother.
I'm going to go on a little sidetrack. I wrote this down.
Can we go to T.Y. real quick? Sign to
Yeah,
the Cowboys?
yeah. Let's go to T.Y.
T.Y. signing to
Yes.
the Cowboys. Nobody really cares because the Cowboys. Let's go on to the next thing.
So, yeah. No, yeah, really?
Just to cover that.
yeah, just
We're
to
going to
cover it.
sign a guy who's
Yeah.
5'9". We're good.
Exactly. Yeah, he's 42 years old, and,
Fucking
and, he,
sign a
and
wide
he
receiver
can't
at the end of the
he
season.
can't turn his neck.
No, yeah, he's
30
like,
degrees. Yeah, so that was
And Dak's so accurate. So
so
Fuck.
that's NFL
watch
news.
him be a game changer now, Rafa.
Oh yeah, no, he's game changing all right.
But
on the sideline.
this next question's for you, Rafa, and I did it specifically to boil your blood. I knew this.
Oh,
was,
it's gonna be upsetting.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
This is really gonna upset you, and you cannot interrupt me until I give all the stats on this question for you. So my question for Rafa and anyone, if they want to talk about it, what is the worst trade? Okay, and I'm going to give you 2 options in history.
Okay.
The worst trade in history
Ever.
is
this
it
an NFL trade?
half is NFL?
Okay.
Is it the Russell Wilson trade? Right, and I'm going to break down the Russell Wilson trade so everyone understands.
Okay.
Because I was a little confused on this as well. So Russell, right, got traded from the Seahawks to the Broncos for 5 draft picks and 3 players. 1 player was a first rounder, 1 was a second rounder. So the players were
Noah Fant was one.
Noah Fant, which is a first rounder. The quarterback from Missouri, Drew Lock.
Drew Lock. Yeah.
And then another defensive tackle, which was a 7th-round pick. So 5 picks, first and second in the 2022, which is last year, where the Broncos turned it into Charles Cross, one of the best left tackles
That was very good.
in the game. Mafe, 2nd-round pick. Kenneth Walker, okay, in the 3rd as well. And Tariq freaking Woolen, who we talked about, 6'4", he has to be the rookie defensive player. He's
Either
amazing.
him or Sauce.
Either him or Sauce. The guy's incredible, man. So that is a boatload, right? That is
The world.
The
And the draft
world.
picks are
and the
First
draft
and
picks are. So the draft picks were this.
the ones pending still.
Yes. So in the 22 was 1st and 2nd and a 5th, which we talked about who they were. So I thought they had draft picks this year and next year, so they could draft quarterbacks in the 1st and 2nd next year. But that's not the case. They're last year and this year are the picks, and so they have a 2nd, 1st, and a second are coming this year.
And those are going to be good.
They're like two. The second.
They're like 3, 4. Top 5.
It's a top 3 right now.
Okay. All
top 3 right now. So that is your first option, right?
Okay. Pretty bad.
Second, that's really bad.
Pretty bad.
I can't think of a worse trade in NFL history. I can't think of one. If anyone has one out there on Instagram Live or YouTube, please, and NFL, not Pedro Martinez for
Delino
DeShields. The second one is this: Brittany Griner for the Merchant of Death.
That's what Fred said in the chat when we were talking about earlier.
That is by far the worst trade. That's worse than the Denver trade.
Tell him what
You-
Brett said. Read it.
So
Let's hear it with the comments.
He said that's the Brittany Griner's the worst trade, and that Bayern's out there trading for Juwana Man.
that Denver trade is horrible. And let's talk about the Brittany Griner for fucking the Merchant
compare
of
it.
Death.
Compare
That's
it.
terrible.
Compare it.
The Merchant of Death he's not in his prime anymore.
What is it? What prime do you need?
Wait. Was Brittany Griner in her prime when she got arrested?
100%. She was dunking.
She was playing in Russia.
Brittany Griner.
She was out of the WNBA.
Are her pronouns she? Or him and
I
they?
don't get the
I
pronoun
can't comment
thing.
on that.
All right.
Gabe said
Yes.
that.
Okay.
That's the worst trade of all
She,
time.
listen, if
The
you.
Griner for the Merchant
we
of Death.
gave back a Merchant of Death for a 6'9" hooper compared.
And guess what? The Merchant of Death, he doesn't need to run and jump to move weapons across the world.
He had 16 planes. that-
Imagine. He's
that-
probably, that's the ones they found.
Yeah.
He's probably got that flight that disappeared that they still haven't found, Oceania, whatever. He's probably got that plane
But don't
still
you
ready
think
to
the
go.
Merchant of Death is like, listen, that's the old me. I've learned my
What
lesson.
old me? Those guys never.
Hey,
I'm a change
Right? Like,
man.
I'm a change.
that's
I
what
did
it
my
is.
time.
I turned a new leaf.
Yes.
That's not me.
He's probably going to start selling washing machines and blenders.
You know what he's
Or
doing
NFT.
right now?
NFT cards.
He's drinking fucking vodka in the snow in the middle of Russia somewhere, laughing his ass off with Putin. 100% with Putin.
Mother Russia.
Yeah.
Or do they
Laughing his ass off?
Shirts on or off?
Off. 100% off.
Nipples just.
Nipples
Did
flaring.
you
There's-
see the video of the exchange when at like an airport?
No.
No.
He the Merchant of Death when they switched him, they like
They're
dapped him up.
high-fiving
They
and
were
shit.
like,
They're fucking
No way.
my dog. They're like handshakes, like they do it.
He should
They're doing
have.
those LeBron handshakes with like Daniel
LeBron,
Gibson.
LeBron and his teammates high fiving, doing the
Yeah,
secret
yeah.
handshake.
And starting 5'10".
Yeah.
Has
The Merchant.
Yes, the Merchant of
He started
Death.
doing the Russell Wilson thing he's doing this.
You start doing
Has-
LeBron,
yes,
he
yes.
does LeBron powder when he comes out.
No, that was terrible.
with anthrax though.
Yeah.
He's back. There's like a trail of dead people as he
No,
walks by.
That was terrible, man. That
Hey,
was brutal.
listen. Okay, she was like, I hate America, right? And that's why a lot of people are pissed off because she talks shit about America. Yeah. But who doesn't talk shit? That's the best part of being American is that you get to talk shit about America.
You're right.
That's
But
the
guess
best
what? Guess
part.
what you needed? You needed America to go get your ass.
So, well, yeah.
You needed America to
Well,
go
I
get you.
guarantee you, she ain't talking shit about America now.
Oh, 100% she is. She doesn't care.
She will not
I'll
talk
tell
shit
you
about
what.
America.
First game she plays in WNBA next year, she's taking a fucking knee. She's
No
taking it out.
fucking
Is that
way.
after or before the
Okay,
standing ovation?
I
she gets?
said
Oh, 100%.
I
You
said
can get
the
her fucking
pies in
t-shirts.
I said the pie in the face is over, but that has to be a bet.
I'd rather pay money for that.
Maybe we'll
I
do.
thought, I
pool?
thought she wasn't even playing in the WNBA.
No, she said she's gonna play for Mercury.
She's playing.
She's
Yeah.
playing.
She said 2023. She came out today, and she's gonna
Oh, okay.
play for the Mercury News.
Okay, so
Or is that
the
Superman?
Mercury Sun, the Mercury News. Look, a lot of these
Her
WNBA
and
women,
Clark Kent.
they go to Russia to play because they get paid a shit ton of
Yeah,
money.
yeah,
That's what
they
she
go
was doing
overseas.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, after the season's over.
Oh, okay. I thought she was done.
That's not what she was done here. So when the season's over
Yeah.
here, she goes to Russia where she's been sneaking in weed
Yeah.
and hash and whatever the fuck else that she should not be doing.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Well, hold on. What do you mean she should? Oh, sneaking it in or doing it physically?
She snuck it
Well,
into
I mean,
Russia, which was not allowed.
Yeah,
Russia
she shouldn't be doing
Russia
that.
has rules, I believe.
Everyone has rules.
100%. That was the stupidest fucking move on the planet.
I mean-
that was stupid.
What are you gonna do?
But don't tell me.
And
doing
that
hash
wasn't
is
like it's
stupid.
LeBron James. Like I'm good with this. You know, like they're not telling me shit. Bitch, you're nobody. Like seriously, she's a nobody.
Well, she's obviously a somebody because she's home.
Well,
Welcome home, Brittany.
Which is-
enough people cried about it, and enough important people
Yeah.
Listen,
cried about it.
I
for that
feel
to
I
be-
feel like LeBron was forced into talking about that. He didn't give a shit.
I don't believe that.
No,
don't believe
because it took him forever. People were putting pressure on LeBron to talk about it. He had to.
Fred
What are you
said
gonna do?
she's taking a knee.
Who said that?
Fred.
Fred?
And he said that we get more views in the WNBA.
Oh, zing! Zing!
That's a banger. Though.
Hey-o.
That's a banger.
Yes.
Give out $1,000 too.
So,
Actually, there's WNBA players that are
Yes.
that probably need this 1,000.
you know what? You know what you know what I heard they do at WNBA games? Instead of making a half court shot, you have to make a layup, and they give you $50,000. Zing!
Zing.
So.
Wow.
I thought that might have been 50-50
We're getting
with
canceled
you.
now.
Not
Before we start.
50-50 at all. That trade for me is not 50-50
So
at all.
So E-Buck, I got a question for you guys because this was on the group chat today, and listen, we are edgy and we are offensive as F.
Very.
And if you don't like that, then we're not the show for
Get
you.
stepping.
Yes, that's probably why we don't have 5,000 viewers yet.
Yet.
Because we're so edgy.
Yet.
But we were talking today, and I would like to think and ask everybody if you think that we should do a top 10 WNBA hottest chicks
I'll tell you what.
list.
I just want to say.
I'm going to answer before they answer. If you can name 10 WNBA teams, then we can maybe consider doing it.
Well, not take teams. No one can do that.
How can we name 10 players?
I can.
I can name off and over right now.
That's because you watch them for different reasons, player. You young guy.
I used to play in the WNBA.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cheating.
Oh, my God.
The roster.
Yes.
He knows every player. He practiced with them.
Look at.
He practiced
Yes.
with them.
Look at the
wanna
spy.
co-
Look at the spy right
you
here.
want to come with me to practice? Where you guys practicing? Downey Recreational Park.
Yes.
Johnny Wreck.
They have carpet on the gym floor.
Yeah,
Glassell
exactly.
Park. That's Glassell Park right there.
Glassell
That's all park, baby.
They practice like iron backboards and shit.
With chain nets.
Chain nets.
Chain nets.
Double rim.
Yeah,
Double rim
for
nets.
sure.
Who doesn't love the sound of a swish going through the chain nets? If that's
100%.
that's when you know you're from the streets, baby.
yeah.
I'm from the streets.
Dearborn Park. Chains, baby.
Yeah, Las Palmas.
Oh, that was terrible.
Yeah. So that's a whole nother. So you're saying Brittany Griner for the Merchant of Death?
100%.
Worst trade of all time.
All time.
We left the Marine behind.
We did.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and we should get one.
We don't know that Marine was different. It was spying. But you could have used the Marine for the Merchant of Death, and you could have given up something less.
Yes.
Put it this way. The Merchant of Death was probably worth 10 first-round picks.
I really love.
In the NFL.
In the
not,
NFL,
not in
NFL.
baseball.
Not
like
in-
10 NFL first-round picks. He was worth the first 10 picks of the draft. In the same fucking draft.
What year? What year?
Listen.
This year.
This year?
This year, you gave up Will Anderson, Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Fucking put it this way: Caleb Williams could come out this year. You gave him up too.
Yes.
You gave up all those guys for Russell Wilson last week, 2 weeks ago. You gave up for Russell Wilson 2 weeks ago.
I have an idea.
Against the Panthers.
I have an
That's
idea.
who you traded for.
Maybe we should have Billy Bean be our Secretary of State, so he could do the trades from
There you
now
go.
on. Like,
there you go.
Yes,
We get some deals.
yes, get some good
We
deals.
get some deals.
He could do analytics.
Yeah, like
Yes.
There you go. We'd get some.
Oh,
You'd
hey,
probably get that Marine for probably like maybe I
Yeah,
don't know, like a Russian gardener. Something like that. Like, oh, you
Gardner, it snows. There's no gardens over there.
No. One that you have here, like it's just some random Russian
Oh,
dude,
yeah,
like
yeah.
Oleg, who just like
Maybe
Oleg?
like
Yeah.
Oleg from
yeah,
Frozen?
Oleg from Glendale, that guy for fucking
Yeah.
for like high for Brittany Griner.
maybe the owner of Smirnoff.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
something like that.
Oh, hey, before you guys. move
Yeah,
on,
yeah.
Regarding the WNBA girls, Jacob said, "Watch your mouth" about Kelsey Plum.
Oh, that's his crush.
Listen, yeah, he's
That's his crush.
Listen,
Bae right
that's
there
what
for
I'm
her.
saying. I want to bring attention to the WNBA.
Yes.
Everyone thinks
Nobody wants to watch
there's
that
not
shit.
hot chicks. There's hot chicks in the WNBA.
Come on, Lisa Leslie, Rebecca Lobo, Cheryl Swoops,
Candace,
None of them were hot.
Candace Parker.
Candace Parker,
Candace Parker.
Candace Parker's hot.
will give you
Sue Bird.
no. No.
So we're not watching
No.
the WNBA.
Take it
No,
easy.
okay.
Take it easy.
No.
Take it easy.
Listen, guys. Jay in the group chat thinks that Sue Bird is attractive.
No.
Isn't Sue Bird banging Megan Rapinoe?
Yes.
Hey,
When that's your partner, you have no confidence.
Hey,
First of all,
She's horrendous.
I was
Rapinoe-
joking.
if she was banging Plum,
I take it back.
if
was
it was
joking.
Plum and Bird,
I want to
you
strike
know,
that from the record.
Okay,
Strike
all right.
it from the record.
Done.
It was
Yes.
it was a joke.
done.
I'm
Okay,
married.
All right.
yes. My wife.
Jay's wife.
All right, so
No
let's
W.
get off. That was my thing. I thought you would have gave the Broncos.
No, you know that trade was terrible, but
Yeah.
the Merchant of Death, brother.
Listen,
There's going to be AK-47s here in Downey in a couple weeks.
let me ask you
SWAT
this.
team breaking in the door.
Let me ask you this: is there any way freaking the Broncos can get off of this freaking contract with freaking Russell?
No, what are you going to
No.
do with it?
You trade him to somebody.
Who's dumb enough? Who's
No,
as dumb as
that's what
you?
that's what I'm asking. Like, is
You got to fire the coach. We've gone through this, I think, and it's still the
There's
coach.
layers. The coach.
It's still the coach.
But here, okay,
I
so
mean-
here's what I'm getting at. You put Rippin in Rippin. He's related to Rippin.
Is it
from-
related?
Rip-
Yeah, yeah. He's
Rifkin?
a
To
nephew.
Mark?
He's a nephew.
Okay.
He's a nephew.
Redskins?
Rippin comes in and wins the next game and has 350.
He's playing the Panthers at home.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Very
That's
possible.
possible.
Very possible.
Russell Wilson should have won this game. He should have won a lot of games. Strike
Okay.
that.
Oh yeah.
Strike
okay,
that. I
yeah.
apologize. My
and I
fault.
should be skinny.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
No, that's not the same.
that's a lot of ifs. It's a lot of ifs involved right there, Rafa.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, Rippin comes in.
They win
he
this
has
weekend.
350 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. Now, your fans are like, we don't want to go back to. I mean, he'll have a quarter of touchdowns than freaking Russell Wilson has right now.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I mean,
I don't think that's going to happen. But
Okay.
but if it does,
You also thought
if it does.
you also thought the Browns were going to cover.
that is true. That is true.
So-
Zing! That is true.
Zing.
But
I'm just saying, is there
there's
a
no way you move from Russell Wilson, period.
You don't think they want to?
You can't. You can want whatever you want. You can't.
There has to be a sucker out there somewhere.
Okay, let's
Yeah,
say
the
there's
Broncos
a
were the
sucker.
suckers.
Yeah.
No, let's say there's a sucker.
Yeah.
Who?
Okay, let's say there's one.
Pittsburgh.
The Panthers. That's a hell of a sucker,
Texans.
by the way.
Texans.
Oh, I tell you what, if you called Pittsburgh next during the offseason
Yeah.
and you said we'll give you Russell Wilson, they take him,
That's what I'm saying.
and I think he'd do well.
So
But well, they have Pickett, so you got to see there.
It-
I think you move from the coach before you move from Russell.
I think that's true, but
So you start there.
but here's the thing: you bring back Russell with another coach, and he sucks again.
Then you got he's
Then
done.
you're stuck there.
Well,
You're
You're
stuck anyways.
what's gonna
You don't have
change?
any draft
Yeah,
picks.
what's gonna change,
Like, you
Russell?
trade him, and who?
Like,
you're
That-
stuck.
It's not going to change.
Exactly. I mean-
That's why I'm thinking the Broncos have to be thinking ahead, like how we made a huge mistake.
Can this guy just retire?
Can
he just
yes?
stay home? No.
Like, can we get him out
They
of
can
here?
go like
Yeah.
this. They can do this. They can fire the coach, play him next year. If he's this awful, you will have a top 3 pick. You will have your draft picks back.
Okay.
Then you move
Okay.
on.
Okay.
And you keep him on. You have to keep him on because you have to pay him.
So that's the play.
Right, so you keep him on, you draft the guy, let's say you draft Caleb Williams, you're the number 1 pick or number 2 pick, whatever.
Yeah.
And you bring him in, and he's got to sit behind Russell for a year or 3 weeks, whatever. And then
Preseason.
Yeah,
Preseason.
and then he sits, you start Russell out there game 1 against the Chiefs and gets his ass whooped, and fuck it, let's give him week 2, and they get their ass whooped, and if it's 0-3 the year after, then you move to the next guy.
I have a pick. I have a pick that the Broncos should take, and you guys know who I'm talking about. Corona Centennial quarterback Tanner McKee. Played for Stanford. You guys played against him, right? He's badass, dude. He was good. Tanner McKee isn't going to go to the later rounds. He's sneaky good. He's mobile.
Sneaky.
He's fat. He just played for a horrible
You can't-
Stanford team that ran the ball like shit. And that was their
when is he
calling
getting
card.
picked?
I think he's going to go from the 4th to the 7th round.
So let's say you take him in the 5th round, right? You're
Yeah.
the Broncos. Now you have this guy who you paid 200 and whatever million,
250.
and you fired the coach.
250.
You think you're gonna fucking start a 4th stringer in week 4 next season? Your fans are gonna be okay with that? This guy couldn't beat the Trojans.
Russell Wilson was
Or
drafted
anybody.
in the 3rd round.
That's fine. This guy, you're paying him $250 million.
I don't think the money. The fans don't give a shit about the money.
No.
Fans don't give a shit about the money.
You have to still give him the benefit of the doubt. fire the coach and give him the benefit of the doubt. There's no way that starting week 1 next season, if Russell can play,
of
you're
course.
starting him.
Yeah.
You're starting a 4th, 5th, 6th rounder over him. There's no way.
Well, yeah, you have to have Russell, crap the bed.
She's got to
enough.
shit. Yeah, of course. Shit the bed.
Crap the bed, like he has diarrhea at those fucking sheets. Like no one has ever fucking diarrhea before. He's throwing up and diarrheaing at the same fucking time. You're saying he has to play worse than when he's
I'm
fucking
saying
playing? Are you
no,
fucking kidding
next
me?
season.
Eddie,
Next
you need
season.
to fire the coach and give him new people.
Here's the thing, though, Rafa. There's not a single fucking player on that team. They have to get rid of. He cannot lead anyone. They all know he's full of shit at this point. Like, if they leave one dude that on this roster, he's going to say, this guy is full of shit. Don't listen to whatever he says. He sucks. He throws up and craps like a fucking 6-year-old in his bed.
But what you have to do it. You can't do shit. You can't just pay a guy $250 million and trade him the next season.
You can.
You can, but it's
They
not.
won't.
Colts?
He's not old enough. How old is
I
he?
would say-
Is he 33?
Oh,
Yeah,
34,
easy.
You have to be
33,
later 30s to get to the Colts. That's the only
rule.
way you can play
You
quarterback.
guys met Russell Wilson when you guys went up to. Did you guys do that trip? You went
love
there?
him?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, definitely fucking.
Was he wearing a
Got him.
diaper?
No,
Was he wearing a mask for the diarrhea of the mouth?
Okay, so listen, I'm just thinking
I still
I'm
give
thinking
him-
outside of the box. I'm thinking they got to be thinking we got to get rid of this fucker somehow, some way.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah, let Sierra go on a world tour. Take him with you,
He's
please.
been to 2 Super Bowls. He should have won 2 Super Bowls.
100%. Amazing.
How can you just? He's had one bad season and we don't know why. We think it's the coach. You're gonna walk a. I think it's a coach, 100%.
Well, the coach sucks. That's
Okay.
a fact.
But I think there's something else wrong with him because he's panicking in the pocket.
That's the coach?
No, I'm not saying
mean,
that.
come on.
But there's something wrong there. But I would start with the coach.
I think he's been
I cannot
exposed.
let a guy
For
who's
the-
been to 2 Super Bowls just fucking walk.
So that's the benefit of the doubt. For you.
100% that he's been to 2 Super Bowls.
I think he's been exposed, Rafa. I think that everyone. Listen, I thought he was a great guy, hot wife, man of God.
Hot wife comment.
Oh, sorry. I can't talk about anyone's wives on this show. I've been banned from talking about people's wives. My wife. So I was looking for a way out, but I guess there's no way out. Is
There's
what you're
no way
telling me.
out.
And I agree. Hackett has to be. How he still has a
You
job?
have to hack it.
You Hackett, yes.
Michael Brown's probably pooping in his pants right now.
Yeah,
Oh.
you got to start there.
Yes.
They have wide receiver talent. They have talent. There's talent.
There's
the defense is top
a
3.
shitload of talent.
That the age just caught up with him though at the same time.
One season?
But he's taking a beating. in
Well,
Seattle.
I mean-
He's taking a beating from
I agree.
So-
taking a
Wasn't
beating.
he the most sacked
Odie.
quarterback?
Odie.
The thing is, he played in Seattle.
he is the most hit quarterback
Yeah.
this season. The most hit. Not only sacked, but he has been the most hit. But that's also a telling sign. He's holding the fucking ball too long.
Way too long.
That
Well-
was the same, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
In Seattle, he was getting hit a lot too.
Yeah,
He was
that
getting
happened
hit
in
a lot.
Seattle, yeah.
But they blamed it on the offensive line. Right? They always blame the offensive line.
Fault it is, he's still gonna end up feeling those hits.
I don't know.
I like Odie's take here.
Odie's a smart man.
He's a smart
Right
guy.
now, I'm only 2 drinks in.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah.
He is drinking a shitload of tequila over there.
That is
Yes.
very true.
So let's move on from that. That is a touchy subject.
That was a good segment.
Yes. So we're gonna go into our next segment. Okay. And I fucked up last week, but this is not that segment, Shanae. We're gonna go into the NFL, which is sponsored by.
Pretty eyes.
No.
Oh, it's,
You sponsor the NFL.
Oh, okay.
Shanae sponsors the "you're fired" comment.
okay. So, yes.
Our sponsor is
custom cars.
CustomCars.com. Custom with the K, cars with the Z, CustomCars.com. It's not too late. Maybe whoever wins this $1,000 can go put a down payment on a car. Yeah.
Or they can buy Christmas gifts for their children.
Or maybe they could buy a car for their child, like I need to for Sonny. So, yes, we're going into the NFL now. Everyone loves our NFL picks. This is the longest we've done without doing a blue chip pick, Rafa.
We haven't done any games.
Yes, we're teasing you guys, all 11 of you. So,
We're actually at like 20.
Oh,
really?
look at that.
Yee. So, are you gonna drink some wine, guy? Or are you gonna?
I'm smoking. I'm drinking. It's this Russell Wilson talk gets me.
I know.
Gets me
I
fucking
knew it would fire you up.
out of the
Yes.
zone.
He loves talking about Russians. So, NFL. Let's go into let's go into our NFL picks of the week. Sponsored by CustomCars.com. It's an awesome website, by the way.
Thank you.
That's a freaking cool ass website. Custom with the K, cars with the Z. And let's go right into it. We have Saturday games. Woo! Finally.
Thank God, because these games are trash.
Yes. College bowl games are trash.
Damn, transfer portal.
So let's go right into it. Colts in Minnesota. Minnesota -4. Over under 48. Oh, you know what that means.
Blue chip.
When you hear that bell, you're getting a blue chip. I'm going to give everyone 5 seconds to grab a pen and a pad. Write this shit down. Ring that shit again. Blue chip. What do we got, Rafa?
Okay. So, Vikings -4, totals 48. We are going to take the over in the Vikings-Colts game. Wow. Yeah. Yes, we are.
Okay, you got to explain that shit to me.
It's coming.
What's your reasoning?
Besides that, the Vikings are amazing at home to the over. 7-1 in the last 8 December games for Minnesota.
Oh, wow.
To the over. Yes.
Well, Detroit
and also,
did play there.
Their last 6 home games, 5-1 at home to the over.
Nice.
On turf, 11-2 with last week's game
To the over.
to the over. So 48's a big number because the Colts, they're slow, but
And Jefferson's due for a big game.
Jefferson, Taylor's going to, Vikings don't play much defense. They're
And-
10-3 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
They don't play any defense.
No, Eddie called
So-
that right. Their defense sucks.
Their defense
Even
sucks.
with the good safety.
Except against Mike White.
Mike White.
So that over was 47. It's now gone to 48.
Okay.
So it opened at 47. So all the sharps are on that game. Not saying we're sharp, but we have been.
Yes.
So
We cut you like a knife.
Colts and the -4 for me is I'm not touching that.
Yeah, I wouldn't touch that either.
Vikings should whoop them, but Colts are coming off a bye.
Vikings should do a lot of things. They're probably the biggest farce in the NFL.
I agree.
They're 10-3.
Is it 10-3, Eddie?
They're 10-3, and they're not very good.
No,
They're not very good, and they have talent.
they're an unimpressive. Is that?
We'll also see Jeff Saturday on Saturday.
Ooh,
You know what that means?
great call,
Gonna get his ass whipped.
Jeff.
In that case,
Yes. Hit that bell again. Yes.
Vikings pound the over. Pound that over,
Let's
baby.
roll. Let's roll into the next week. Our next game: Ravens versus the Browns. Oh, wow!
We're gonna back to back it here.
Here we go. Another blue chip.
Ravens 6-1-1. Okay, in the last 8 games in Cleveland, and 6-1-1 in the last 8 against Cleveland overall. So in Cleveland, they're 6-1-1 against the spread, and overall in their last 8 against them, 6-1-1.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take the Ravens +3. Hundley should be playing.
Yeah.
Now, remember this. If Hundley's playing, we are taking the Ravens. So make sure he's playing in the morning. As of now, he's playing. So that's Ravens +3 tomorrow at the Browns. Deshaun Watson
Book
looks
it.
atrocious.
Hammer that.
Book
So
it.
hammer that.
Hammer that.
Hammer that.
Let's go into another great game. There's a lot to talk about in this game.
This is a good game.
The Fish in Buffalo.
Oh.
The spread is crazy to me. Buffalo -7, over under 43. Oh, no. Over under 44.
Yeah, so this line has moved both. So it opened at 7.5.
Yeah.
It's now down to 7. The total opened at 43. It's now 44. These guys in Buffalo, their last 9 games, the over is 8-1.
Really?
But there's snow tomorrow.
Yeah.
So that's a game where you got to be cautious of that total. 7, I think, is a lot. I think the Fish last week were playing looking forward, looking ahead to this game, you can say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they already beat them. So what's the reaction going to be this time?
And
Buffalo blew a terrible
We
game.
always talk about after a loss, you tend to refocus, you practice harder.
It's a big game.
Yeah, it's a big game.
It's a big game in the division.
The Finns got embarrassed last week.
Right, they look real bad.
They got embarrassed. And Tua especially. He had a horrible game.
Not that big on Tua.
Well,
Neither am I.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
guess I was the only one.
Neither am I. He's too college style. You have to be quick. His offense is built for him. Waddle,
Yeah.
Hill, but he's
Yeah.
got to be quick. He can't
Yeah.
sit there in the pocket.
Yeah.
The shit has to develop quick. 7 yards across the middle, shit like that. That's what he's good for.
Yeah.
Or
So-
he's good to run around, and then hopefully he can throw it 35 yards
Hill.
while Hill's 48 yards away, and he can run back 13 to catch it, which
ahead,
he's
Eddie.
done.
Have you seen those like they were asking questions about Tua and like how he'll do against the cold, and they were like making fun of him because he never played like cold games.
Oh.
So
factor
Mike
too. I
McDaniel wore like a shirt during practice saying, "I wish it were colder."
I wish it were colder, and he was
God.
bumping some
He
music
was
about
bumping YG, I think.
yeah, something about
Okay.
it's cold
Well, it's gonna
outside
be
or
cold
some
as
shit
shit
like
tomorrow.
that.
'Cause there's snow flurries right now.
Jacob did call it. Jacob said he was cringe, and he's starting to get like he's worrying about being more funny than his team being good. It's starting to.
McDaniels?
It's starting to
McDaniel, I think
like
he's socially awkward.
yes.
He's a nerd, right?
He's
I
a
think
nerd. He's a nerd.
Yeah, but it's like now it's like okay, you're funny, but are you trying to be funny now? Like, dude,
relax.
you're an NFL coach, bro. Like, hey, go.
I'm okay with that.
Go do some stand up shit if that's what you want to do. If you want to do some stand up shit? That's fine.
Well, you're not Theo Vaughn. Relax.
Yeah,
Theo's fucking great.
no one's Theo Vaughn. So,
This game, if
so
I was
if
gonna,
someone had a gun to your head,
if somebody had a gun in my game, this game, I'd take the Dolphins +7.
Ooh.
If they had a gun in my hand.
okay. So let's
So,
move. Let's move on.
It is snowing. Confirmed.
Oh,
It is
snowing. Yeah,
snowing.
snowing.
Okay, so
Gabe
let's
said the cold doesn't matter though, and that it snowed in Alabama too.
bullshit.
When? Fucking when?
When? What
When?
part of Alabama
Oh,
is?
Tua said that. Tua said that.
Tua
Oh,
said
really?
that? Oh, Tua must have bumped his head. Was
Yeah.
that after the? Was that after he did this? Was that after he did
That
this?
was at the strip clubs in Alabama.
Was
when
that
all-
after he was gangbanging on Thursday night?
Yes.
Poor guy, that's fucked up.
That was.
That's my bad. I apologize to Tua. You're not better than
jokes.
Herbert,
The
but I don't
jokes.
want to apologize. Not making fun of
Maybe what
concussions
he
at all.
meant was like in the receivers room and they're like blowing coke that it was snowing. Maybe that's what they were talking about.
The AC was blasting.
Yes, but definitely not snowing in Alabama.
No, definitely not.
So let's go to our next barn burner of a game that no one should ever watch. Falcons against the Saints in New Orleans. I believe Mariota is out for the season. So now we're gonna see
Desmond Ritter.
Desmond Ritter. Another blue chip. Wow.
We're blue chip in this game.
What do you got, Rafa?
Line is 4 and 43.5. Line opened at 42.5, went up to 43.5, which is weird. But I like the under. The under is 4-1 in the last 5 games against these guys head to head. So I like the under, and I also like the Saints minus the 4. The Falcons against the Saints, 3-7 against the spread in the last 10 overall. You're starting a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
Okay, how's that going to go against his defense, who held Derek Carr to 0 points? So,
That's
I mean,
says a
not
lot.
that's not saying much.
they held Brady. They've held Brady in check numerous times. They get to feast on a rookie quarterback this weekend.
Yeah.
I think that should be a Saints 21-10 type of deal.
Really?
That's what I think.
What you
So-
don't you don't like Ritter?
I didn't like him in college.
Really?
No, not a fan.
He got to the playoffs with Ritter.
He got to the playoffs on
With Ray Finkel.
bullshit.
Ray Finkel.
Oh, that's another movie. Okay, so there you have it. Another blue chip. Rafa's giving out a shitload of blue chips
lot.
already on you're never this loose.
The rest of the slate is tight.
Okay, I was going to
Okay.
say
The rest of the slate
you've
is tight.
never given out this many blue chips before.
No, the rest of the slate is tight.
Eddie,
So,
you have a
we have the
prop.
Saints and the under, by the way.
Saints in the under, blue chip.
I have Chris Olave over 56 and a
How
half
good is
receiving
that
yards.
kid, man?
He's so good.
He's
Fucking
really good.
awesome.
And he's hit this over in the last 4 or 5 games. And the Falcons are bottom 3 defense against receivers.
They're bottom 3 at everything.
Yeah.
Bottom feeders.
And I mean, what's his name? Garrett, the other receiver.
Oh, Garrett.
my
Jeez.
God.
And wait till a couple years from now where Marvin Harrison Jr.
And yeah, the other receiver that's coming out too. So let's move on to the Cowboys at the Jags. Cowboys -4. How about them Cowboys? We have a Cowboy fan
How
over
about
here.
them boys?
A lot of shit talking going on in the Cowboy camp with Micah. I think just remember I told you last show I said this is a trap game for the fucking Cowboys.
You said that.
And you're like, if they're playing against the fucking Houston Texans, they almost fucking lost.
I
to
agree.
the
That was amazing.
Texans.
That was amazing.
And I think, do they play Philly
I think it's
the
next weekend.
Next weekend,
Is
right?
that Philly next weekend, E-Dollar? Is that Philly next weekend?
Is it
at the
Cowboys Phillies in 2 weeks, right? Yes.
So this is a trap game.
This is definitely a trap game.
that-
And Parsons already talking shit about Jalen Hurts.
Oh, yeah.
There's a whole
he's
bunch
getting
of shit
involved in
going
that?
Oh yeah, twice on a podcast. He
Micah,
came out.
I love Micah, by the way. Defensive player of the year.
Who doesn't love Micah? But he came out.
He's definitely defensive player of the year.
Whoa.
Micah Parsons, defensive player of the year, guys.
You saw Max Crosby in person.
Are we out of our minds?
What about Bosa?
Yes.
Is that a debate?
Bosa?
Crosby? Who said that? Who said that?
Please, court recorder,
Max
strike
Crosby? Who said
Crosby
that?
from the record.
Who said that?
But
Bosa's got maybe
But
better.
Micah Parsons no. That front seven is that good because he's that good. You don't think he's
But
that
what about his
Bosa's
helmet?
good.
I agree.
He has a
What about-
stupid helmet.
So does Patrick Mahomes, and he's the best. So,
Yeah, okay, good point.
Micah's the best player, the best defensive player in the league this season.
So let me
My
tell-
opinion.
Oh yeah, that's
Pull up those odds,
By-
defensive
by-
player of the year,
by
Eddie, if
far?
you can.
By far, or
Not by far. Bosa's right there.
what about Matt? I mean, I haven't heard
Max
Mad
Crosby?
Max at all.
Why would you hear Matt Max? What are they,
'Cause
5 and 8?
He's out of that.
listen.
No, I'm talking
He
about the
doesn't
record.
make it into the race, but stats wise, he is the
There.
effing fucking Raiders defense.
He's very good, but
So let me tell you. So let me tell you what Micah said on a
Let us have it. Let us
So
have it.
let me tell
I
you.
want to hear the top. I
Okay,
want to hear
he's
that.
looking for that. While he's looking for that, so Micah went on a podcast.
He wore a Crosby shirt. Did you
no,
see
no,
that?
no, no. I did. I
He
did
wore
see
that
that
pregame.
We did.
pregame. See, he
Micah
didn't-
did. Micah
he-
did.
Even
Crosby
though,
shirt.
Yes, straight up Mad Max on the T-shirt, looking
Ooh,
like
that's
Eddie
dope.
Money.
That's dope.
yes,
Wearing
even-
a car tattoo and
He's
shit.
trying to tell Rafa that
You're picking the
Max,
wrong guy. You're
yeah,
picking the
Max
wrong
is the
guy.
best defensive player in the league.
Real recognize real, Rafa. Come on.
No, he's good.
So they asked Micah about Hurts, about him being the MVP. He goes, "Is it him or is it the system or the players around him?"
see, that's the talk in Dallas. Dallas radio has that. That is hard on the Dallas Cowboy radio station. It's the system and blah 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 because they're ego haters. The Cowboy that is. You think you hate like Charger fans or Charger fans, Chiefs fans, all Bronco fans. You think you hate Raider fans? Cowboy fans.
NFC East is real,
Dude, Cowboy fans hate the Eagles, and the Eagles hate the Cowboys. Like, you can, and I know both sides.
Michael Irvin got
They
put
get heated.
on a stretcher, and they cheered.
They cheered his ass.
They cheered his ass in
He's
Philly.
probably coked out anyways. But it don't matter. No. That rivalry is fierce.
He was, he would've walked
Like,
out.
people hate Raider fans.
Like Scarface, right? You'd be like,
No, people hate Raider fans, but these people hate each other more.
Oh yeah.
They hate each other more, and I've heard that comment like 3 or 4 times this week, coming from Cowboy fans, Cowboys radio.
No, Micah said it though.
He said
He
it
called
because
him a system quarterback, I think.
yeah, that's yeah. You know what? The touch.
So was
sounds-
Joe Montana.
That sounds like Jacob.
Oh, right?
Totally sounds
yes.
like Jacob.
That's
So
it.
System
I-
System
quarterback.
quarterback, a.k.a. Tom Brady.
Tom Brady.
Oh my God! Let's
Yes.
stop
if
there.
If that's the truth, then
Did we
Derek
find
Carr,
that, Eddie, or
Derek
no?
Carr would be amazing.
Did you find that or not?
What's
Yeah.
the defensive player odds?
So Micah Parsons at 1 at minus 280. Nick Bosa
Not even
right
fucking
behind,
close.
Plus 175. After that, it's Chris Jones, Judon, and Crosby.
Bosa's plus?
Okay.
So Judon and Chris Jones are before Crosby.
Yeah, Chris
know why,
Jones at
but-
plus 3,000.
Judon should be before Crosby.
he is good.
They're
He's
both at the
very.
same
You'll see it
value
this
at
weekend.
plus
You'll see it.
5,000.
You'll see it
They're, both,
firsthand.
they're tied. They're both at
They're
plus
same at the
5,000.
same value.
So
Okay. Okay. There you go.
Plus
I'll take it.
5,000.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
That makes me
Hey,
feel good.
I throw $20 on Crosby. Fuck yeah.
yee.
And Judon. Fuck it.
Yeah.
But no, Micah's out of this world.
Did
right
you
now.
see? So they're doing the Hard Knocks this season with the Cardinals, and
That backfired.
And JJ Watt, JJ Watt, you're so hot. He freaking he just can't. He just loves the camera, bro. So they lose to the Patriots, right? On was it Monday
night.
We all took our wives to sushi, right? You guys all did the right things and did not watch that game. You took your wife. I know I did. I took my wife to sushi. We said we were gonna do it. It was beautiful.
I was in Vegas. I watched it.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So
We had the under.
JJ Watt always when there's a camera around. So in the episode, the game's
My
over.
fault.
Everyone's leaving, and JJ Watt is just standing there on the field, and it's awkward. People are taking pictures of him. He was waiting for Judon's interviews to be over to go say, "Dude, you're freaking balling."
You're amazing.
Yeah. So
I like that.
Yeah, listen, it's the respect, but also would he have done it with not cameras there?
He would do it. He
If
would
Michael
do
Brown
it.
is watching, he knows what I'm talking about. Like JJ Watt's cringe with the camera around him.
Okay.
Michael Brown said Nick Bosa, by the way.
Well, I mean, okay. You're not breaking any fucking news, Michael Brown.
Gabe sided with Crosby.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Gabe Garcia,
Is
right?
he a Raider
No,
fan?
Gabe Allen.
Oh, Gabe Allen.
Is he a Raider fan?
No, he's
He's,
a Dolphin fan that was here.
cousin
Boxer?
cousin of Ray Allen?
But he said if he wasn't a Dolphins fan, he would have to be a Raider fan.
Yeah.
So, and he saw you wear a Crosby shirt probably.
Yeah.
So
Who doesn't wear Crosby shirts?
I think for me it
start
has to
wearing
be Micah
Crosby
this
shirts.
year, just the way
Yes.
they played leading up to this last
So,
couple weeks.
What
This game, if I'm
Yeah.
gun to my head, the over.
the over. Okay.
Jaguars play loose.
Both running
They're not
backs,
playing
too.
for shit. They're playing loose. Their coach is very.
Pollard and Zeke are getting they're getting numbers.
Oh no,
Both
they're
of them.
getting their freak on. Both
Yeah.
of them. Zeke the freak and Pollard.
For sure. Well, let's go to the next game, which is my Detroit Lions
Oh my God.
versus my New York Jets.
Your favorites.
I am very confused. And Mike White is not playing.
injured.
He is
Who's
injured.
playing?
Zach
You know
Wilson
who's
starting.
playing?
Zach Wilson starting.
Zach,
Wow.
I told you guys this. I told you guys this last show, or episode 8 or episode
But
9. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
but
ahead.
he's playing due to injury. Like, if he's not injured.
He's winning this weekend. He's going to play next weekend.
Yep.
I told you.
I think he's
I'm there
going
with
to
you.
rock him.
they
Yep, he
have
will.
to play him.
Fuck it.
Yeah!
I'm blue chipping this. Listen, I'm blue chipping this just on Zach Wilson playing this weekend.
And a pie to the face.
Get it.
No.
I try to sneak that in.
No.
Come on.
On Zach Wilson only. So take this with however you want to take it. Zach Wilson this weekend is going to win that game. He's going to win it. He's going to win
Can
it.
we get a QBR percentage?
No.
Oh, see, Rafa
No.
not putting his.
No.
You know what? You put your nuts on the line.
No,
Plenty and
that's-
plenty.
that's-
You do it plenty.
I'm taking the
Can
Jets.
we do a pie to your nuts?
that will not be on YouTube.
All right. Well, I love the call. I told
Does
you guys.
Eric like the Lions?
No.
Oh, because I felt much better when I heard somebody over here might like the Lions. Fucking hammer the Jets for $10 million.
Listen, I love Dan Campbell.
I know you do.
Love the fucking Detroit Lions. When they were 1-5,
You loved him.
You still
I
love them.
said
You're ride
they
or
are
die.
this fucking close to
Ride or
fucking
die.
breaking through.
You love them.
And their defense sucks,
And
by
they're
the way.
likable. They're likable.
Yeah, they are.
They're
Yeah.
the coach makes them
On
likable.
Hard Knocks, I liked it.
Dude, I would
You know
run.
what sucks
yeah.
about Hard Knocks? That when you watch like Hard Knocks preseason, you always want to cheer for that
Yeah.
team.
That's not
Don't
true.
you fucking think I do?
Except
When they did the Rams? Are you fucking kidding me?
everyone
No, I don't
besides-
remember that.
yeah.
I wanted to jump off a fucking bridge.
No, when did they do the Rams?
They did the Rams and the Chargers one year.
Both of them, right?
Oh no, that,
And then
yeah,
they
I
did the
skipped that
Rams.
season. I
And then they
skipped
did
that.
the Rams by
I
themselves.
skipped that. But do you remember when you watched the Falcons? You're like, fuck,
Oh,
they're
yeah,
gonna
like
win the whole
all
thing.
Yeah.
These guys are
Like,
winning.
fuck, I'm in
it.
the locker room. They're gonna. I
Yes.
get it.
Oh,
They
dude,
got
I
it.
get
They
it.
got
I know if I you seen this talent?
I don't know if I thought that about the Falcons.
No, but you cheer for
They
them.
have like a.
Yeah, you pull for them a
Yeah,
little bit, right?
Did you cheer for the fucking Raiders when they were on? I guarantee you didn't.
I don't recall.
Yes.
He didn't wear his Raiders sweater today.
No.
Yes.
That Raider sweater is probably off the 15 freeway somewhere.
I wish the win would give him all Raider gear. Like, we're gonna comp you to wear all Raider gear.
We'll sponsor you to wear Raider
Yes.
gear.
Man, you gotta come with Raiders stuff here.
Yes. So
I'd wear it.
that is a great game. I'm gonna watch that fucking game.
I'm gonna watch that game too.
Is that still on Saturday, Eddie? Is that
No, that's a Sunday
That's
game.
a
That's
Sunday.
Sunday
That's
game.
okay. That's a Sunday game. And gun to the head. I hate keep
Jets, I blue chipped
Okay.
it already.
Oh,
We
that's
blew
right.
fuck gun to the head.
And yes, and
Zach Wilson.
frickin'
I'm riding
Wilson.
Zach Wilson.
Yes, I love it. So
I
let's
just don't like how he was, yeah, he fucked up.
listen.
He's young.
He's young. He said something so fucking stupid.
I understand he's young.
Yes.
Young players say stupid shit.
Yes.
You know what? His people, his guys, they should have prepared him for
Agree.
for a game like that. Like if he wasn't gonna have a game like that. Like, bro, you're in a piece of shit team and
Yes.
you're not that good. I'm gonna listen. When you have a bad game, just say you know
The
what, I
media
fucked up.
guy should have immediately put him and say, just take it on the fucking
Right.
chin.
You're
You're
like
gonna
the
get
way
asked
Russell
this.
Wilson takes it every week.
Yes. It's,
Well,
it's-
yeah. Well, he takes it, but he does it to another level. Like he acts like he's the game didn't happen. Like, you know what, guys? Hey, let's ride.
We're gonna move on. from
We're
this.
getting better. We're gonna get better every
You know what?
week.
There was a mishap. Next game.
Listen, man, like
on to the next.
on to the next. If there's, I mean, listen, the one thing Belichick is great at is he always tells his guys, like, this is all you have to say is, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the fucking St. Mary's Star of San Pedro. They have a great fucking quarterback. We're worrying about them right now. Who knows that fucking high school?
Was it San Pedro? Are you sure?
I've done some work there. Mary Stars
yeah.
in San
Oh, yeah, I
Pedro.
played,
Division
I played-
42. He knows what
I
I'm
played
talking
volleyball
about.
over there.
Yes.
I played in that gym.
Yes. Their offensive linemen are 4'7", 132 pounds.
Are those the bench?
Yes.
the
It's
bench
like,
USC.
ooh,
The bench
it's like
from
bench
USC.
USC then.
Yes. It's like they fucking bust out the Oompa Loompas as their fucking offensive line. It's fucking
The
crazy.
Hobbits?
Yes.
Oompa loompa, oompa-dee-doo.
Eric says they're from Oaxaca.
So we're going on. Listen, people, we are not that far away from the 1K giveaway. I'm gonna tease you. The next commercial break. Hang in there. That might happen in 5 years.
I love it.
So the next game, okay, your Kansas City Chiefs.
You guys made them my Chiefs
Because you
because when I came here, now I'm going to explain to you how this all came about.
here, hold on first. You have to have some more wine, guy.
Oh, my
Yeah, wine break.
Yes.
This is the wine break, you mean?
Yes,
commercial break.
listen. Yes, look at that. Jesus turned water into
Very
this.
nice.
very nice. So I'm going to tell you how this all went about. So I came over to Eddie's house, right, during the summer.
I prefer airy.
So we're here at Eddie and Shanae's, and certain somebodies, right, start talking about the Raiders and blah, blah, blah. And I
Tyreek
said,
Hill.
well, that
specifically.
started at someone else's house.
You're right.
But here, I get the whole Derek Carr's top 10 bullshit, right?
You did not get that in my
wait,
fucking
wait.
house.
No,
Not from me.
not
That
from
was,
you.
That was here?
No, that was right here. I was sitting where you're at.
Was I
You were not part of it.
Okay,
But
okay.
MB was very much part
okay,
of it.
I can see that.
Okay.
I can see that. He's a
And-
closet.
And BB was
Out of
also
the closet, Raider
AB and BB were both part of it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, big time. So we had this whole, and I just went around and I just said, hey, the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, blah blah, and that's when the bottom feeder comment came in.
The bottom feeders.
The Chiefs are bottom feeders. So whenever you hear me say bottom feeders, I refer to only Denver and the Raiders when I say those things.
Easy.
So it's not that I'm a Chiefs guy, but you can see how much better Mahomes is than
Obviously hates red.
everyone else. So they're not my Chiefs, but yes, I do cheer for them once in a while.
Behind your sweater, you have Mahomes, huh?
I got a Mahomes tat on my
You can't
back.
see it.
He just did a TikTok right before we started. He's doing this. Yes, him and Jackson Mahomes, they did a double fucking TikTok. I saw it.
We're messaging each other. Jesus. So
So let's go into it. Chiefs, another huge fucking number, which I don't agree with. Chiefs minus 14 in Texas. 49 and a hook.
gun to my head, over. Texan. I think the game's going to be loose. It's
Okay.
going to be soft. I think it's going to be. The Texans are just airing it out, and you saw what they did last week, like in Dallas. They're just doing all sorts of crazy shit. If gun to my head, I don't like this game, and I'm not going to bet it.
Yeah, I would stay away from that game as well, especially after, shit. I mean, Chiefs didn't cover last week.
No, it was 27-0, dude.
But they
it didn't
didn't
matter.
cover.
I understand. They don't care about covering, though. Like, that's the difference with me. If I was an NFL coach, I'd cover every fucking game.
So I used
100%.
I
College
used
coach?
Score now.
I
No,
used-
100%. We need a field goal to cover? 6 seconds left? Timeout.
Let me say.
Fucking cover.
No,
We're up 11. The line's 11.5. Kick the fucking field
So
goal.
Rafa, do you think? And I've always wanted to ask someone this question on a podcast. Mark this. We're gonna talk about this. Do you think college coaches are aware of the over/under? Think about the fucking alumni that gives money to that fucking school.
All those
College
The
coaches,
degenerate
I think,
gambler.
yes.
Do you
They have
think
to.
they
They have
have to?
They have to.
So
If you don't, I mean, come on.
I go back to like the BCS days for that. Like when you did when the BCS was there,
You had to win by.
you had to win by
that was-
large margins.
yes, that
right?
was
and
in
those
the equation.
right? So it was like now we're gonna put the fuck to them.
Yeah.
because we got.
Well,
but
you
now-
had to. That was an excuse.
You had to.
That was an
now,
excuse.
since that in reality that doesn't play in anymore. So I don't know if that. I don't know if that's
Bullshit.
still.
Have you seen fucking? Have you watched the NFL game? Like even my mother-in-law, she's like, "Wow, there's really a lot of gambling commercials." I mean, the NFL has injected DraftKings.
Low key though.
Uh, Low key.
Okay, do you
Low key? Are you fucking kidding me?
do you remember that not that long ago the NFL wasn't the most popular sport? Do you remember that?
1932?
No.
basketball?
It's been within the last 15 years.
Oh, well, when Trump was president.
No. 15 years. The NFL, 15 years ago, or 18 years ago, the NFL was not the most popular sport.
I need math. What,
You got to look it up. Somewhere in the
18 years ago?
about late 90s, maybe early 2000s.
What was it? Baseball? The home
It
run-
was
the
one
home
of
run-
those.
the home
It
run,
was one of those.
Sammy Sosa.
The reason
McGuire?
that why football is, besides the fact that you can hit the shit out of anybody, and people like to see that,
Chuck Cecil?
is that you can gamble on it. And there's guys like the guys that don't gamble, they're like, oh, it's just that it's only once a week and everything else has too many games.
Yeah.
That's a fucking lie.
It is a lie.
That's a lie. Okay, it's
When
that's
fantasy
not,
football got popular.
fantasy football,
Oh, yeah,
and there's
yeah.
women that they like.
My wife!
They know like who these random fucking running backs are. They know the third string running back on the Colts. Oh, Taylor's out today, and fucking Hines is traded. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna start the kid from Missouri? Like they know shit like that.
Shanae knows the backup striker from Portugal.
Well, that's different. That's different.
That's every 4 years.
He
guy.
might be
He has a
good-looking.
great fade.
But
And a lot of
that's
tattoos.
that's why the NFL, and that's why, so you get all these commercials because women are also involved in the fantasy stuff.
Nowadays,
you
yeah,
have office
true.
pools, and we're doing a fantasy draft in our office.
Everybody does the whole Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl pools,
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the money, that's why when you're watching, you got a DraftKings commercial and a
Yeah.
Caesars and an MGM and all that shit.
Everyone's doing it.
Everyone's doing it.
Everyone's in.
Fred says that there's too many donors with all the betting scandals in the past. They definitely know.
They definitely know.
Fred's 100%. Because Fred is the type of guy where he'll watch a game and he'll be like, "Did you see how he marked the football?
Oh, that's a huge indicator.
Did you see? Are you seeing? You can see that in the beginning of the game, right?
Oh,
Side judge, he's like,
they're so
dude, that's
bad.
like you're like fucking 2 feet
They're
off.
so bad.
That
Well,
right
I mean-
there, bet the other team live because the other team's winning.
On a side note, have you seen that documentary on Netflix about that ref, the NBA ref, that fixed game?
Donahue?
Donahue.
Yeah, he's a god.
I haven't
Okay.
seen it.
God.
You're gonna act like no one else does that or did that
he said-
before him?
Oh, 100%.
He
Are you
said-
kidding?
Jay, he said
The-
that
the-
they still refs, besides the gambling thing, that they get upset at players, so they just do it on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hate
Yeah,
guys.
that-
But by the way, Shaq and Kobe won a title thanks to Donahue.
No, what?
Oh,
I
no.
didn't hear you. I didn't hear you.
No. I know you didn't hear me.
I didn't hear you.
The fourth quarter, what was it, like 22 free throws?
hey.
You remember that or no?
Maybe.
You remember
Hey,
that?
That's all here.
Hey, a win is a win. A win is a win.
Why you gotta talk about old shit,
Don't bring
Rafa?
up old shit.
Why are you bringing up old shit?
Don't
Why
bring
you
up
gotta
old
talk
shit.
about old shit all the time?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. But I do think the refs are really bad in all these sports. Like there's
Or do you
there's
think-
no worse ref than a college basketball ref. How fucking stupid these guys call a charge
Listen.
like you can't believe.
It's all charges.
Listen,
Everything. There's no blocking
There's no
fouls.
blocking,
There's
no
no
blocking.
we don't.
All
No, there's
charges.
no blocking fouls
Yeah.
in college.
So
Yeah.
you guys play college football, and so imagine this scenario.
These guys are huge, by the way. You
yeah.
guys can't see them, but they're
Yeah.
fucking
Booyah,
big.
try. Booyah.
Yes.
6'1", 225,
Yes.
and pure chocolate.
So, yes. Oompa Loompa, pure chocolate.
Whoa, I give the guy 6'1", and you're saying here he's 5'3" and a quarter.
So here's my scenario. Okay, imagine you're. I don't want to say that's cool. I might offend somebody.
It doesn't matter.
Let's say
you're
let's say TCU. Let's say
Wow.
TCU because
Fuck.
or
they're in the playoff. You
No.
couldn't pick like Abilene
Okay, go,
Christian
go.
University out of Fort Worth, Texas.
Okay, you know what? Let's
TCU.
let's go SMU because they have priors. Okay, now let's say SMU, right? We have a donor that
Mustangs, I apologize
Yes.
for this.
Oh please,
they're a beautiful
They're
town.
dirtier than my underwear after eating Chili's on a fucking Saturday night.
You know they're like in Beverly Hills of Dallas, by the way.
Yes, they are.
In it.
It's
They're fucking in
That's
it.
why I'm saying they have fucking money. We all know the allegations. They got the death penalty. That's why I'm saying that.
Okay.
So imagine, okay, well, Sonny Dykes was there. Imagine, okay, Friday night, you have a big donor who gives SMU $10 million
Wow.
a year.
Okay.
And he says, Coach, I want to take you Sonny Frikes, Bunny Dykes.
Okay,
Okay,
buddy.
no names. And they takes you out to a beautiful steak dinner.
Takes you out to Nick and Sam's right there in
and
Dallas.
you're fucking drinking fucking Screaming Eagle, $5,000 a fucking bottle.
Macallan 50.
Yeah, Macallan 50. And then dinner's over, the wives are all and you're doing this, and he says, "Hey coach, I have $1 million on the over." I'm not saying I'm not telling you to do anything. I'm just telling you I got $1 million on the over. You don't fucking think that fucking happens? Yeah, they're not even paying attention to me.
As Fred. Is Fred listening
They're ordering Tommy's.
from fucking Alvarado Street?
No, that
I'm
for sure.
Right?
For sure.
I just listen.
Has to.
I've seen the program.
You know there was match fixing Argentina and
program.
Nigeria like 6-7 years ago. By
Really?
the way. Yeah.
Oh, wait,
How did that turn out?
FIFA's not legit.
No, FIFA's the biggest fucking.
Ring the bell! Ring the bell! Ring the bell! FIFA's not legit.
It was a friendly. It was a friendly in Nigeria, and it was like a 4-4 fucking game.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Fucking Messi scored all 4 goals for fucking Nigeria.
That reminds me. We can't go into it. It reminds me of a fucking. Huh?
Are we giving a blue chip for that?
No, I'm gonna give
Listen.
you something, but I'm not giving you.
We are okay. Let's knock out the rest of the NFL.
Yeah,
okay?
before we get into that.
and then
Before we get into illegal gambling,
yes,
fucking
and then we're gonna go.
guys selling their souls.
We're gonna go into the giveaway.
Okay, so we're at Eagles Bears now.
No, it's still on the Chiefs Texans.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Michael Brown said you look like a Chiefs coach right now too.
I look a little bit like Andy
Yes.
Reid. I look a little bit. Bro, give me a fucking marker. I'll draw a little mustache.
Half the enemy, half Andy Reid.
All right, I like it. I like it. I
Give
like
you
it.
a Tommy burger, and then it's
And I
over.
could be Andy Reid.
Yes, yes.
I could be
Rafa,
Andy
put the
Reid.
paper
Let me-
to your mouth right now. Pretend you're calling plays. Pretend you're calling plays.
Okay, so
Eddie Money's got an under 290.5 on Mahomes.
Yeah, so I think in most of the games against the Texans, the defense just completely stomps on them, and like there's no really reason for the quarterback to throw. They usually just run out the clock, and I think that's going to happen this game.
can I say that I like that, Eddie? I like it because their running game is starting to Pacheco. I think they're really the running game is starting to amp up with Kansas City,
agree.
and they
Texans-
need a running game.
Texans are also the worst team against the run.
Yeah,
Texans also don't have Dameon Pierce this week, which is
Yeah.
their only player.
I also ran
Okay.
for 67 yards against the Texans the
All
other day.
right, I seen it.
2 TDs.
Moving
Yes.
so fast you couldn't see him.
Yep. Okay, so that's a great call, Eddie. Let's go into Eagles in Chicago.
Bears.
Eagles -9, over under 48 and a hook.
Wow.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, I like the over in this game.
And Fields playing, correct?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing. I like the over in this game, but I think this can also be a trap game for the Eagles. They play Dallas next week on the road.
Yes.
They, as you said, there's a lot of
Although-
shit talking, and I'm sure those guys. That's
All
going
the
back and forth.
offensive linemen to a T, they said to Micah, it's like, I don't know how you guys do it in Dallas, but we're only thinking about the Bears.
Yeah,
they
I like
all
that.
came
I
out
like
and
the
said
Eagles'
that.
offensive line.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like those guys.
What's not to like? Except when they did a whole fucking show on them and they went and they had like 4 fucking false starts in the first quarter after they did a whole fucking thing on the Eagles' offensive line. Totally fucking jinxed that shit.
But in this game, if I'm going to bet this game, I'd bet the over. I'm not going to bet this game. I think it's also
Okay.
one of those trap.
Trap.
One of those trap
Another
games.
game of the century. Steelers in Carolina, and Pickett's not playing.
Oh, no surprise. Trubisky might not even play.
I might play.
Odie's
Yes.
playing. Odie's starting quarterback.
Odie's starting quarterback.
Odie's
They're
starting.
going to run the triple option.
Oh, no.
No.
Not with those hands. He won't even be able to take a snap. He's not going to be able to hand it off. Shit.
They're going to do
They're gonna need
a
that
Bobby
ball.
Boucher. They're going to punt it on first down. Actually, that's not a bad idea for the Steelers, actually. They should probably punt on first down.
This game's not a
Me-
game I'd get into.
Yeah.
If I were to get into it, I'd definitely go to the under. 37 and a half. So
How good is Minka Fitzpatrick, dude?
he's
so
amazing.
fucking good.
He's amazing.
Yeah,
He's very good.
that's
And
probably why
TJ fucking Watt.
Yeah. So fucking good.
But if I'm going to do anything that game, I do the under. But
Another game of the century.
oh, this is a good one.
Another one. Please blue chip this one.
Double backups.
Cardinals in Denver. Denver's actually favored. Denver
Is that the line now?
Could that be?
That line was 1.5 earlier today.
I wrote it yesterday. I'll double check right now.
The line's 1.5. Yesterday was 3. The line should be 1.5 now since Wilson.
Although I do love me some Colt McCoy.
I do as well. If I'm going to bet this game, now I'm not going to bet this game, but if I were to bet
If you're betting this game, just you got issues.
You-
if
problem.
you're fucking betting,
But
unless
no, you could.
it's the under.
No, I actually like the Cardinals in this game. I like Colt McCoy.
I do like Colt McCoy.
I like Colt. Nobody likes Colt McCoy to play a whole season, but he can fill in 5 or 6 games and go 3-3 and
Yeah.
at least make it respectable.
Colt McCoy should be the Texans coach after Sarkisian. Like,
The University of Texas?
yeah.
Yeah.
He's. I think Colt
He's that
McCoy.
guy.
I've told you, and you said no shit.
He's gonna
Eddie.
be a coach.
He's gonna be a
Yeah.
coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
We
going to
can
be
book
really
that.
good. So I'm just going to skip this. We're not blue chipping that. Let's go to a game that's near and dear to my heart. The Pats in Vegas. Hey! I love it. Go ahead, Rafa. Take it away.
I am going to blue chip the Patriots and Raiders game. Yes. Patriots sit right now at +1.
Yes.
So let me give you this. The under in the Patriots' last 4 games, 4-0. Raiders last 4 games in the month of December, 4-0. Okay? Also to the under.
Okay.
I'm going to take the under in this game. The under 43 and a half, 44 and a half.
44
Under
and a
44 and a
hook.
half.
Yes.
I think it's going to be something like a 2017 type of deal. I'm not picking a side, but I think it's going to be something like that. 20-17, 17.
So Eddie, they're still waiting. Are Waller and Renfro playing?
Yeah, they're playing this week.
They are playing.
Wow.
Here we
Yeah.
So
Waller saw me fire his ass last week.
there you go.
He's like, damn, I got to come back now.
Yeah.
go. He saw that you didn't download his new
I know you
single.
watched.
So
He's mad. He's mad.
how bad?
Like, damn, I got to get my paycheck again.
How bad is that? I might fire his manager.
Yeah, so that game we're going to take the under. That's a blue chip. That game, there should
So
be
let's
much
talk about
scoring in
this
that
little
game.
side note. So a shit ton of me following every Raider fucking page that there is on the planet. Everyone's coming out with that these next 4 games for the Raiders are a ride or die situation if they're going to keep Carr or not. They want to see what he can do.
Wow, you're giving him these last 4 games.
That's what I was done with him 4 years ago. Fuck the last 4 games. So they're saying that these 4, everyone came out with the same story. Gutierrez, they're all saying that if he doesn't perform well in these next 4 games, he's done. It's over, Johnny. Nothing's over.
It should be over already.
Oh, I
And
agree.
like for the past 3 years, it's been like, oh, if Derek Carr is he the quarterback for the Raiders?
No, but it was always his defense. I mean, listen.
You guys have all the. I'm saying you guys, and I'm not saying. I'm
Yeah,
just saying you
yeah.
Raider
No.
fans have all the excuses for the guy.
Everyone knows what I do every Sunday. After a Raider game,
They need a bag to put the excuse.
Yeah, they
Yes.
have so many
No,
fucking
no.
excuses. They pull from them every week. What are we using this week? What are we using this week?
Shanae could attest to this. After every Raider game, Thursday, Monday, I spend at least 3 hours talking shit to all the fucking Raider fans that don't think that Carr's fucking good. I think it's my fucking it is my personal fucking duty to tell these fucking Raider fans they're stupid.
You are put here on this earth.
Yes, I'm making a difference on this planet, god damn it.
Oh, right.
In the Raider
Right,
community.
yes,
Yeah,
I,
no,
and I cried.
you have to cry right now.
It
You have to cry.
sucks.
you're
You know
pissed
how
off.
hard. You
Say
know,
you're pissed off.
My thumbs hurt so bad after Raider games. One Raider game, Shanae fucking threw something at me at the controller. I'm like, it's broke. It's broke. No, it's broke. My thumb is broke. Like, what the fuck did he want? Did he want the fucking National Guard to fucking come in when he broke his ankle? Do you want a fucking helicopter? Fucking, they drop in like a fucking Navy SEAL and take him to the hospital?
Well, like I said earlier, Colin Cowherd would beg to differ about.
That guy's a fucking
About,
moron.
I say,
He's still on the radio.
I say we go to Marina Del Rey and find his ass and beat his ass up.
He's a pussy.
So you guys don't think it has anything to do with, like, okay, Carr, yes, I get it. but nothing to do with coaching. It's not.
Oh.
coaching.
No.
that's
Nobody's saying
that's-
that.
it's
But
a
listen,
given.
you keep hiring coaches, right? Gruden, that was it. But you just hired a coach, right? And the results still the same. Carr still sucks.
Okay, listen, and I told Rafa this. Like, I'm starting to lean that McDaniel sucks.
Yes.
Okay, but how can you say? Okay, how can you possibly fucking say it's the coaching when McDaniel's coached fucking Tom Brady for 20 fucking years and won 7
no.
fuck. He was the offensive coordinator.
Tom Brady
No,
coached
no.
McDaniels.
Different
Oh,
It's-
that's
Oh,
bullshit.
guys.
It's a different team, different player. Come on, you can't. use
How can
that.
you possibly blame McDaniels?
I know McDaniels-
What is your listen when you listen? There's what's a thesis? You have to have fucking history. My fucking brain tells me, okay, that McDaniels can't be that fucking bad because he was the offensive coordinator of the best
okay,
football
okay.
team for 20 fucking
All I
years.
gotta say is
Sorry, it's play calling.
there's 4 things.
Oh,
Eddie,
my wife!
Oh, how you doing?
Eddie, there's 4 things. There's a 17-0, 17-0,
20-0.
and then 20-0, and then a loss to Baker Mayfield. There's 5 things to count against McDaniels.
Listen,
Not
I
Carr.
those
Well, Carr-
are,
Carr fucked up.
those-
He's
listen,
horrible.
Jay,
Yes.
it's hard to argue with that.
But those 5
That's
things
what's
is-
sort of
Again, I'm big
upward.
on that. I'm big on if you lose
Yes,
leads
you say
and
that
you lose
all the
close
time.
games.
That's-
I'm big on firing the
that's-
coach.
that's-
Clock management, losing
Yes.
close games, and big leads
conservative,
fall
all
on the
that.
coach. Now,
I'm not saying Carr is not the problem. I'm not at all.
So you blue chip the
under.
under.
Yeah.
Okay. So what if fucking Carr comes out with all his weapons? I don't think he throws
He's
the ball.
had his
I don't think he
weapons.
throws the ball once to Waller.
Either.
I think
Me either.
I
Waller's
think he
fucking
will.
wide open.
Side
He's
bet,
like
side bet right
No,
there.
I
He's
think
side
he
bet.
will.
turf
I
toe,
think he
turf
will.
toe.
Side bet.
Yeah.
He starts rapping. Turf
Yeah, he
toe.
starts rapping fucking turf toe.
I think Waller will have a couple of catches,
No, I don't.
but
He's gonna throw it to Foster Moreau, and you well know Foster Moreau fucking toaster hands himself. Manos de pierda. Him and Roberto Duran, they would kill themselves in a boxing ring. Their fucking hands are so fucking hard. Yes.
No.
McDaniel's other, like, when he was a head coach, his other head coach.
he won a playoff game, which Derek Carr has not.
When he was
Just
listen,
so you know that.
Sinead could tell you
He
what kind
also started 6-0.
Tim Tebow?
He started a season 6-0. The Broncos started a season 6-0, and that little bitch Brandon Marshall came out and started talking about McDaniels and blah blah blah.
By the way, R.I.P. Brandon Marshall. Isn't he dead?
Oh my god.
No,
It's the wrong Broncos receiver.
Oh, that was
that was
Demarius Thomas.
Demarius Thomas.
Demarius Thomas.
Strike that for the
Wow.
You say tomato, I say ketchup.
Wow. Listen.
The Maryville 2012 is kicking in.
Well, no, it's there's other shit
Anyways,
kicking in if that's what's going on. I think for when it comes to
Brandon Marshall's still alive, I guess.
Yes.
He's doing podcasts.
Yes,
he's on
he's-
NFL Network.
oh god,
He's
he's
a joke.
trash.
My wife just
He's a
gave the
joke.
stop drinking signal.
He's
joke.
trash. But no, the
That's his first class.
I'm big on that it's the McDaniels
Yeah,
thing.
I mean-
but listen, Carr hasn't won with anyone.
Jack Del Rio.
Jack Del Rio.
We can't keep going back to that shit.
Well, I mean, that's the
you can't
answer
keep
to-
going back
I mean,
to
He
that.
hasn't won with anybody. But
Since 2016.
No, when you say anybody, he hasn't won with the Raiders.
He's only been on the Raiders.
Exactly. Exactly.
So you're blaming the whole franchise for Carr?
I mean-
not blame the Raiders.
No, not this year.
I think it's a whole mixed bag of just.
So you think McDaniel?
Now let me ask you something.
Yeah.
When he started the season, Waller.
I wouldn't say
Yeah.
he sucks. I'm just saying that there gets a point where you need. So he's a good coach, obviously, because he's an offensive coach and he did good with Brady. But it gets to a point where you need that extra coaching ability to put you. If you're winning 4 games in the second half by a good amount, you can't only blame if you play calling, like she said. There's a lot.
I understand that 100%. That's fine.
There's coordinators.
That's fine. But
and
what-
there's head coaches.
okay, he had a chance to beat the Chargers twice. He had 2 drives and he didn't.
Yes.
Why? How's that McDaniels' fault?
Well, I mean,
What do you mean? He did beat the Chargers.
No. The first game.
Oh yeah.
The first game. How's that his fault? That game wasn't his fault.
He
Was it his fault
I'm
when it
not-
was 24-0
He threw-
against the Saints? Was that McDaniels' fault?
No. Hell no.
wait,
He was horrible.
okay, no.
Come on.
Derek Carr is
The guy hasn't won with anyone. It's time to move on. It's time. You already changed the coach,
I
and
agree with that.
you've changed him since Jack Del Rio, since whatever. You changed the coach already.
But I think he'll be good.
That's it.
But
I think it's time to cut
what
him.
bothers me though is there's flashes of like
There's flashes- listen.
Yeah.
like tiny flashes.
No,
of, like,
no.
Him into Adams. I'm like, oh my god, that was a perfect pass.
Listen.
That's what we needed.
Yes, like,
Are
hey,
you guys fucking delusional?
Am I?
You know
Rafa,
where I stand on this.
Rafa,
You can stand wherever you want. Every quarterback that's in the NFL, every single fucking guy has flashes of being amazing.
And that's what I-
Except
that's-
for Trey Lance. Everyone else, and Mitch.
Russell,
Tim Tebow.
No. Russell went to 2 Super Bowls.
What?
Trey Lance,
10 years ago.
Trey Lance, Mitchell Trubisky, everyone else has flashes of greatness. You've watched Kyler Murray lead games to come back and win. Dak Prescott, all those guys, they've had flashes of greatness. Baker Mayfield just fucking showed you.
Yeah.
Amazing throws. It's the same thing. Everybody has that capability. There's a guy who was picked last. He's 2-0.
Mr. Irrelevant.
He's 2-0.
Mr.
I'm saying those flashes. I get it.
Everyone has them,
but
though.
they need to be consistent, and that's what bothers
No.
me. That's what irks every Raider fan.
And that's the bit what makes the difference between Tom Brady and Derek Carr, or whoever else, Aaron Rodgers and Derek Carr. He has flashes. These guys, they're flashes the whole fucking game.
Well, I mean,
It's the whole time.
not the whole game.
Well, not the whole game, not now. But I mean, hey, guess what? They flash enough to win
I get it.
13,
No, I get it.
14,
I get it.
12, 13,
I get it.
14 games a season.
I get it.
Derek Carr doesn't flash enough to win 10 games.
he wouldn't be good on
That's the
Arizona?
thing.
But you know what scares me
On
though,
Arizona,
or bothers
Colt
me
McCoy
is
is.
watch Derek Carr go to whatever team and him be.
That doesn't
fucking
scare
good.
me. That doesn't scare me.
That
one
doesn't
bit.
scare
me.
anybody.
It bothers me. It doesn't scare
Why
me.
would
It
it
bothers
bother
me.
you?
Yeah.
It's like fucker. Why couldn't you do this here?
Because
God.
dude, it's
No.
when you go, he was drafted to here. You're drafted by the team, and now you're cut. You're done, right? You're fucking done. You didn't do shit. Now you go to another team. Guess what's not on your shoulder? 100 pounds of pressure.
Raider Nation.
Fuck Raider Nation. There's no pressure.
Easy.
Whoa.
Fans are Raider fans,
There's
guys.
no pressure on you when you move on from that.
Yeah. I get
You
it. I
see
get
it all the time. You see that all the time. Guy gets drafted to a team, he doesn't do well because that pressure's there. That pressure's on his shoulders.
Every Laker that leaves the Lakers,
Every Dodger.
and every Dodger does good after they leave
Yeah.
the Lakers or the Dodgers.
That's
So
always
let-
been
let's
like that
move
because
on.
of pressure.
Yeah.
There's gonna be if he
Yeah.
moves on to another team
Yeah.
and he goes to somebody, there's no pressure.
You got anything, Eddie? We're gonna move on to the
No, I
next
was
game.
saying we can always talk about.
Yeah,
the Raiders
that's
and everything
another
for a
thing.
while.
Let's
Gotta-
let's move on. Rafa blue chip that fucking
Under
game.
44.5.
So let's go to the next game. We have a couple more games. Bengals at Bucks.
Bucks. This is a tough one.
Bengals are
I choose to
minus
not
3.5.
pick this game.
Tough one.
Yeah.
I choose not to pick this game. Yeah, you like the Bengals?
No, I don't like any, but it's weird after Tampa just got whooped up and the Bengals
That's
are.
true.
Yeah, this
That's
is a week
true.
to week. This is a week to week. Burrow looked like shit last week. This is a week to week. He was terrible. He had at one point he was like 6 of 14.
Yeah.
He looked bad. At 6 of 21, he might have been in the second quarter.
Yeah.
Like he looked bad. This is
He's still a fucking stud though.
oh, he's superstar. He's top 5.
still a stud.
He's top
So
5.
we're not touching
superstar.
that game. Let's fucking move.
He has flashes of
Right
greatness
past
as well,
that fucking game.
except a lot more flashes than Carr.
Boom. Joe Burrow's a fucking stud. Titans at the Chargers. This is more interesting
This is very interesting.
because I love me some fucking Henry in this game. They have no defensive tackles.
Okay. I like it.
Okay.
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 You don't like the Chargers after what you saw last week?
No, I don't.
At all.
Really?
What? At all.
I don't.
They held that fast little offense in check.
that defense fucking played fucking out of their fucking ass.
And no Derwin James last week.
No,
Is he
there
playing?
wasn't like five
He's not
guys.
playing this week?
There wasn't like 5 guys playing.
Yeah, but Derwin's more important than a lot of those guys. I like, if I'm going to bet this game, I like the Chargers minus the 3. You can even play a little bit with this over because, like you said, the Chargers defense is a little
Banged up.
Yeah, a little banged up. And Titans, after allowing, 30-something points to the Jags last week.
I just feel like Derrick Henry, like how he fucking wears on you, like in the third and
I
fourth
agree,
quarter.
but-
He always has fucking big games late in the season like this too.
He had
Like,
a huge game
he's-
last week, and he fumbled twice.
It's like the third and fourth quarter for him in the season, and guys are like, "Oh my, I have
He's
to
coming at
I have
me.
to tackle this motherfucker."
You're
are
right.
you serious?
You're right, 100%.
He has big fucking games
And
late
at
in the year.
And at the end of the season, which is for a running back, is like
Yeah.
unfathomable. Yeah.
He gets stronger.
If I was a middle linebacker, I would fucking see him and I would do like a fucking spinning back trip. Like I would not try to fucking tackle that dude.
I like it.
Right? I'd be like, what? and stand up.
Derwin
like-
James is out again.
Yes.
Again this week. Yeah, to bet this game, I'd probably go the over first before I'd bet the Chargers. If I was going to bet this game, I like 46.5. I think it'll get up there. I think.
Eddie Money has some fucking props
Yeah, I
on
got
this game.
Two
Go
props
ahead.
on this game. So I'm taking a quarterback and wide receiver combo. Herbert over 290.5 passing yards, and Mike Will over 62.5 receiving. Titans are the worst receiving defense. They did pretty well against Miami.
The
last
worst
week.
because you put down here abysmal.
Abysmal.
He
Herbert,
typed down abysmal.
He
Like-
Googled that shit at
Yeah,
least 4
like,
times, right?
I have never
It's like,
typed the word
he's putting it
abysmal
on his
in my
phone,
life.
He's like, abysmal. And then they're spelling out like in Spanish, and he goes, abysmal.
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 Pepto Bismol?
Yeah.
Abysmal? That's crazy.
And
But-
then Mike Will.
yeah, Mike Will as well. I think his line's too low at 62.5.
Okay.
Especially for being a
Okay.
D target
Okay.
and for being how big. You can also throw in a third one with Derrick Henry. I didn't, but
Yeah.
What's his total?
it was like 87.5 rushing yards.
Wow.
Yes.
He's probably gonna,
Probably gonna have that in the first play. That's my fucking thing. So let's go into Sunday night. This is a great game, by the way.
I think
it
it's
is.
going to be pretty
Yes,
good.
it is.
Best division. So if you look at the
you
playoff
go.
standings, you have the 4 division fucking leaders, right? And then you go to wild card,
It's all NFC.
and it's all NFC East.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I think the Giants are going to fall off, though.
They've
been-
been falling off.
they've been.
I said that a couple weeks back. I think
Giants?
they're. Yeah. I think they're done. And I think they get whopped this weekend.
Yeah, they've been 1-5-1.
Yeah, in the last
Yeah.
7
Games.
Yeah.
Is it the bad karma of the fucking Sean Taylor statue, like that?
For the Redskins?
That's the one.
that
the
was
Redskins
so
are
bad.
still
You
playing
mean
well.
The
They didn't-
team is amazing.
You mean the Foot Locker statue?
Yeah, that was
Yes.
bad. We saw one exactly like that in Vegas the other
We
day.
did.
We saw a better
it,
one.
It was better one.
It was better.
fucking
Yeah, better one
Josh
than
Allen.
yeah.
The NFL store at Caesars. I'm like, dude, that fucking statue's better than the one they did as Sean Taylor.
Certain malls
I
have
swear
better
to God.
ones.
Uh-huh.
Swear to
I think
God.
the Santa Anita Mall has a better statue.
There you go.
Santa Anita Mall.
Shout out to our next sponsor,
Santa Anita Mall.
Every time. So,
Westfield.
funny story about Santa Anita Mall. My parents took me to go see Scarface when I was like 13. at the
Wow.
Santa Anita- Imagine in the fucking movie theater. You have your mom in here and we're fucking watching Scarface. I'm like,
Was it?
are you sure I should be seeing this?
Wasn't there an intermission?
And that's when, yeah, there was an intermission.
So everybody can go to the
And that
bathroom.
was, dude,
Line it up.
in the original movie, the chainsaw it was worse. They edited that shit back.
Really?
Like the chainsaw entered the fucking guy's head in the. I'm like, wow, mom and
Look
dad.
that up on the dark web.
Yes, I just every time I think Santa Anita Mall, I go right to Scarface. So that's a great game. Do you have a
I don't have
preference?
I like the Redskins. I'm not gonna blue chip
do,
it. I like the
yeah.
Redskins as well. They
Maybe
coming
money
off a bye.
line? Money line?
Oh, money line. You could bet the Redskins. They're
Throw
coming
that,
off.
throw that in a parlay, money line maybe.
Yeah, you money line them with.
I think
you know.
Oh, you said the over?
No, it's
40.
40.
You could go under in this game.
I think so. And the Washington coming off a bye. The Redskins off of a bye this week. Giants have looked like shit. Definitely the Redskins.
Eddie Money has a prop on this.
So I'm going Saquon under 66.5 rushing yards. The last time the Redskins gave up over 66 yards was at Halloween. The Redskins also played them 2 weeks ago, so they basically had 3 weeks to prepare for the Giants.
Is whatchamacallit finally playing for the Redskins, Chase
Young.
Yeah, I don't know.
I know it was iffy.
He's a beast.
Oh my god, he's so good.
Yeah, and also Saquon, he's had a neck injury these past a
Yeah,
week
he's
and a
not
half.
even. He's not even going to get to
Yeah.
the second quarter.
Yeah. He's still a stud. So let's go. Oh my god. Let's
Last
go
game
to
of the week.
the
Fucking
last
Monday night.
game.
The Monday night games and the Thursday night games are fucking.
I told
trash,
you the
dude.
Rams should be regulated to the Pac-12,
100%.
and they would finish below like
Colorado.
like Washington State.
They'd finish below
That's what I say.
Colorado.
Washington State.
Yeah.
like Washington
They're in
State.
that Arizona State, Arizona
Yes,
group right
yes,
there, right?
yes, for sure. It's Packers -7. It's in Green Bay. Over under 39 and a hook.
I think Baker's not even going to be. He's not even going to play as close to decent this week. I don't think so. That was that game against the Raiders. That was just like
Fluke.
well, it's the Raiders is what it was. The Raiders.
Jay Bird.
Take it easy.
Send out Instagram Live. We're gonna do this drawing in 5 minutes.
Woo!
Michael Brown just has the commercial break over.
We got you, MB. Thank you for hanging in there, everybody. We're gonna send out an alert Instagram Live. We're gonna give this $1,000 away to.
You
Hopefully,
got that ready?
hopefully it's not to like someone who has a shitload of money. Like hopefully
It doesn't matter. We're here to give.
doesn't matter.
We're here to give.
Yes.
And then they'll need to private message on.
We'll private message them if they win.
Yes.
Or get it-
private
yeah.
message to Nobodies.
Yes.
On Instagram, just so we have your Zelle, or if you want to pick it up.
So let's go over this one more time. So if you live under my roof, which is I got Hawks, I got Shanae Bird, Cecilia, and Kelly, my dog. She entered.
Oh,
she has an Instagram account. And then you have how many people under your roof?
Ralphie, my wife,
My wife.
and then Gia. Jocelyn lives in
Those
Montana.
are the only people.
She can win.
Those are the only people that are excluded. If it lands on your name, even if we talked about this, even if you're an account.
Now, Odie said if he won, he would not accept.
I would not accept.
Oh, really?
Odie would not
It's
accept.
for the fans. I'm here to support.
You're our biggest fan.
Yes, Odie, yes.
I'm here to support, and I want other people to, be part of it. So
Odie cannot win.
Don't tell this to my wife.
My wife!
My wife.
She's
Well,
like, you did
Odie
what?
can't win, but she's like, I'm gonna fucking win, and you're
Yes.
not getting a penny.
You think Odie's wife is like, when he says, I'm at the podcast, you think she's checking up on his ass? Like,
Oh, she's watching.
She's watching.
Okay.
She's watching. She's
okay.
like, she's probably texting.
Yes.
She's probably messaging. Can we get a camera on the side so I can see
Yes.
my husband?
Hey, Odie, we'll get a cardboard pop up.
Is your wife?
You can go to Commerce
His
and
wife
play all
is
the
Betty.
fucking poker you want. we're gonna put like
Why, did
eyes
somebody
in the
comment?
cardboard cutout.
Yeah.
Anthony Davis is in the fucking tunnel. Oh God.
And he's
He's
ice skating.
sidestepping. What's he doing?
He's,
He's jujuing on the beat. He's busting a juju. He's juju on the beat.
Right as you were saying that, someone said to give Odie a mic.
Yeah,
Yes, we are working,
We're working on that. We're working on
we have
that.
4 mics going.
Nobody wants to hear my drunk ass.
No, trust me. Everybody wants to hear Odie.
yes, we
Well,
could
that's
actually hear you pretty good, and you don't even have a mic.
Hey, how you doing,
Hey, who's that?
Jacob?
Hawks on the cove, and I don't care. Hawks on the cove, and I don't care. Hawks on the cove,
Sounds
and I
like
don't
Gilligan's
care.
Island. Relax,
Hawks on the cove, and
Skipper.
I don't care.
Relax there, Skipper.
Okay,
So,
has it been 5 minutes?
Monday
No,
Night
not
Football.
yet. Not yet.
are you ready there, brother?
No. Oh, Monday night. Yeah, we talked about Monday Night Football.
Okay.
Take your wife out to have sushi.
Yeah.
I thought we
Anything
said.
else for
I'll,
three more minutes?
I'll give you a Monday night on this game. It's not a blue chip. But if I'm Green Bay in this game, coming off a bye, the Rams are going to look like shit. Believe me.
Well, we said it.
They're
Fucking
gonna look like
Baker
shit.
Mayfield is not gonna fucking win another game.
You want to start off the week and do a little $50 parlay? Take the Green Bay to the under
Yes.
in that game. That game's probably going to be like 17-3.
Yes.
Something like
Here,
that.
Odie, he's like, I'm doing it.
Odie's like, I'm popping it in now.
I can't wait till next week. Gotta do it now.
Take the over under on Baker Mayfield headbutting a bunch of fucking offensive linemen
With
after
no
like
fucking-
after
4.5.
like
A field goal.
after a useless like first down.
With no helmet on. He's going to
Yeah,
remove
he's gonna take it off.
being down 17-0.
Yeah, he's like, yo.
Hey man, don't talk about the new man of Hollywood.
Man of Hollywood.
God, so bad.
Real men of genius. All right,
Listen.
Eddie, are we ready to roll over there?
Are we ready for the giveaway?
Now,
Hold on,
can you
hold
get
on.
that on camera?
Yeah, it's on now.
So you have it on the camera.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
so let's see
yes.
this thing.
So I don't need this then.
Let's go live though, so everybody can tune in.
The camera's not on you guys. It's just on the.
Yeah,
the screen.
perfect. Yes,
Okay.
Yeah,
yes,
that's
yes,
fine.
yes.
All right.
So
Hold
so
on, can you
listen.
see it, Odie? You can see it.
Listen, everybody. Oh, you know what? Go to Instagram Live on. Yeah. Show everyone. This is fucking legit as legit can fucking get, everybody. So, if my wife wins, fuck you guys. I'm taking the money. No, I'm kidding.
Take the money and run. Shanae's like, we're divorced, Edward. That is it.
She's actually moving her clothes into the car right now.
She starts coming back when
All right,
she
so,
loses.
So what are we doing, guys?
So he's gonna spin the wheel.
It's on YouTube. If you want to, we'll give you guys a minute. Get on YouTube Live.
Get on
You'll be able to
YouTube.
see the wheel on YouTube Live, right, Eddie?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can see the wheel.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, do you can see the wheel
I got
there?
it.
You guys can see the wheel. I want to go.
I want
on
to
it.
see the
I wanna
wheel. I want to see the wheel
too. Hold
It'll
on.
take me an hour to get on YouTube like that.
I want to see the.
I'm not
fucking
that
wheel.
fucking.
So we got 322 entries.
Okay.
Yeah.
That you guys fired last week is watching.
I'm going to it. I'm going to it.
Oh, I just got a text.
You better fucking pick me or I'm leaving your ass.
Well, that's been my mom all week.
Yes,
I can't wait.
I think
I
I
better
saw her.
fucking win.
I think she's
Is your
here.
mom around? Is your mom's driving around? Your sister driving around the corner?
Hey, I-
Just in
Yeah.
case she wins,
Yeah.
she's gonna jump the fuck. She's not
No,
even gonna open
She's
the
driving.
fence.
I.
Oh, you gotta turn that
your
down.
volume up.
Oh, is that me?
No, he's only 94 years old.
He doesn't know how to work.
Dude, I don't know. I don't know how to work iPhone.
Hey,
Phones.
we're not reporting this money to the IRS, right?
No, this is straight cash,
no.
baby, straight cash.
no, we're
Never.
reporting it.
There's 80.
You're getting a
there's,
1099.
there's 80,000 IRS agents right at my
Yeah.
back gate with guns.
All right, you guys
On the
ready?
ground.
We're ready. Click that shit.
Oh, you want to do the first one, or you want to do like 3? Like what the
No, it's the first
first
one.
All
Okay.
right, count down, guys. Count down.
Here we go. 3,
Yeah.
2, 1. Spin it.
Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Doggashane. Oh, shout out to Buddy, Coach Baseball with me. He just texted me. Shout out your boy Buddy.
There
So
you
there
go,
you
buddy.
go, buddy.
Winner
Oh, it's
is
spinning.
Amy J. Vega. Amy J. Vega.
Amy
J. Vega. Don't know who that is. Congratulations.
Is there a name underneath it? Is there a name underneath
It's just a username. I have the username.
Amy J.
Okay.
Vega. We can
Oh, I
look her
see
up.
it.
There she is.
So please, we're gonna message you. Please
message
message us.
To know that you're real.
You have-
You want to know that you're real.
You have 3 seconds to claim your prize.
If not, Eddie's wife wins. She's
That was-
over here hovering.
That was in the real fine print, like Willy Wonka style.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So congratulations, Amy, whatever, Vega.
Amy
Yes.
Vega, right? Amy
Yes.
Vega.
Yeah.
Thank you for
See
the
if you can
support.
find her on the Instagram there.
Yes.
Send her a message.
Let's find her. I think that's my wife's burner account. Amy Jacobs, your friend! Get a caller!
Someone's getting a present for Christmas.
Call her!
There you go.
Oh,
There
awesome.
you
So
go.
she's real.
Baby is real.
Yes.
Congratulations, Amy.
Baby, I'm for real.
Amy's our first $1,000 winner.
$1,000 winner. Now, congratulations, Amy. Now let's talk about our next freaking giveaway.
Already?
Okay, yes. We're going to roll right into that.
I'm taking that one, by the way.
Yes.
Okay, that one you can win.
Yes.
So go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Rafa.
All right, so
it's
then-
your money.
The next giveaway is going to be a $5,000 giveaway. Now, listen, we have to have 5,000. This is what we're going to do.
The Booyah tribe just looked and like, we're going to roll this fucker when he walks out the fucking back door.
Booyah.
I'm always packing heat, fellas. So this is what we'll do. We're going to change it.
Let me change the
It's-
battery real quick.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So we're still on audio, right? Yeah. All right. So you guys can't see us,
do,
but
you need wine?
I do not. But I will take a sip. Since we're not on camera, let me take a sip of my wine.
I'm having a good
Yes.
time, Shanae.
Yes, he does.
Today it's Friday.
I just got paid.
He ain't got no job. He ain't got shit to do.
I'm a party hunter.
Eddie looks good today.
I do. Look, I dressed up.
Dressed up for the occasion.
By the way,
Rafa,
Santa hat on.
so is it gonna be
Eddie Claus.
subscribers?
no
And followers?
No. So this is what we're gonna do. The subscribers, we know it's tough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do 10,000 Instagram followers.
yay!
All 10,000 will be entered to win 5,000.
Okay.
Okay, and we have to have a minimum of 2,000 YouTube subscribers. If we don't have that, then we're not gonna do it.
Oh,
Okay, and it's 2,000. So we initially had said 5,000. We'll go to 10,000. So everyone, we can, we'll post it. You got to share it. Share it. Make sure people follow because that'll increase, you'll have we'll do it.
So-
if we don't have
Yes.
the followers, we're not going to do it.
So if we
Eddie
don't,
and I will go fucking spend it
so if we
March
don't
Madness.
have
Yes, we
10,000
will.
Instagram followers,
Instagram- 10,000
and 2,000
Subscribers
on YouTube.
If we get to
we won't
1,500,
do it.
we're doing it.
Yeah.
Put it at fucking 1,500.
1,500. You heard it here.
Forget the
Ring the
ballpark.
fucking bell, Rafa.
I can't. I got wine and cigars. I got all sorts of shit. Like Santa Claus here. With
Listen.
the suit.
I'm watching myself on YouTube fucking live right now, the camera fucking adds about 85 pounds.
I'm gonna say
How
2.
many cameras are you wearing, Eddie?
There's fucking. I'm in 4K right now.
Yeah, you are.
I'm way above 4K.
You look like you're an 8K.
By the way, so I bought this fucking flannel online. Shout out to Dixon Flannels.
That's
Yeah,
good. It's nice.
it's very
Right?
nice.
It's nice.
No, yeah, you really? Because I fucking
not.
showed it to my wife. She's like,
Yeah, really?
Yeah, he
straight
looks
out, pissed all over. All
Bro,
my
listen,
fucking
if we were in the
Cheerios.
middle of fucking Abilene, Texas right now, you'd look amazing.
Yes, I'd be like a
Boomtown.
mechanic, right?
100%. 100%. You look
Boomtown
like you're
said he
ready.
had a nice shirt.
That's a nice
That
shirt.
was the first comment of
Oh,
the
nice
stream.
shirt,
Is
nice
Boomtown said nice shirt.
There we go. And Boomtown knows. Boomero
If
knows.
anyone-
Metal is a.
Dude, he's.
I'm not gonna say.
No, he's
what
a-
I want to say.
No, you can't
You're
say
a
that.
beautiful fucking man, Boometal.
Baby is
was
real.
one of the-
Yes, Boomer has like 5 gym memberships. He fucking. I mean, the dude is conscious of his fucking looks. He always tells me, "Stop wearing sweats, Eddie." I'm like, "What are you talking about? It's fucking August. It's cold at night." Sweat season. I didn't wear sweats.
I went full Santa jumpsuit today.
But
Andy Reid.
for the record,
My wife
ask-
said I look
you
like
didn't
a
ask
fucking
Toncho for
huge
sweats?
apple when I walked out of the house.
by the way, the perfect gene Instagram. They're
Oh,
fucking
the stretchies,
stretchy as
the
fuck.
stretchies.
Yes,
Not
fucking
sponsored. Not sponsored, by the way.
Man, yes, the perfect gene. Tag those motherfuckers.
The perfect gene. Clip
Yes.
this and tag it
Yes.
with
He
Eddie.
can do a squat right now and not rip.
No.
Dixon.
Not rip a seam.
No,
Yeah.
with that back
My-
he does a
my
squat, he's going
back.
to get stuck. We're going to
Yes,
have to pour
yes.
hot water on him.
Yes, 100%.
All right, so let's go through that again.
Okay.
10,000 followers, 1,500 subscribers, 5,000 championship week of college basketball. So,
Which is
the conference tournaments,
Sup,
Big Ten
Will?
tournament,
Sup,
ACC
Will?
it's
tournament.
like right before St. Patty's Day.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Right before
Yeah.
St. Patty's Day.
That Friday show, before we head to Vegas the next week for March Madness, because we will be there. At least I will be there.
I'm gonna be there.
Okay,
I'm not
all right.
going to Matt Madness. Sonny's redshirting.
Okay, so we will be there, but the drawing will be the week before. So if we get the 10,000 followers, we will do it.
$5,000. Are you guys fucking kidding me?
Doll hairs.
Doll hairs. 5 fucking K, people. Like, amazing.
Everybody available. Let's go.
Yes.
Will Gitta said what's up.
What up, Will?
Weeds.
The Gweeds. New Jersey's in the house.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jersey.
Jersey boy right
Let's
there.
do it.
Guida's my man. Shout out to Billy G, his dad.
So what are we talking about
Right
next,
there,
brother?
right there. So, okay, so we're done with the NFL, right?
World Cup final.
World Cup
Let's
final.
go
That's going to be
into-
great, huh?
World Cup.
play
So
first.
tomorrow, no,
Third
let's
place.
go tomorrow because
Bowl games tomorrow.
yes,
The bowl games, guys, the transfer portal sucks. It kills the bowl games.
Bullshit.
Well,
I
that's the
need-
only
I
way
need
SC
the
was
transfer
relevant this
portal.
year. You need it, yeah. That's the only way SC was fucking
Does it not make
relevant.
College football better though.
During the season, but when it gets to the bowl games, nobody gives a shit. There's nobody
But
playing.
the college playoff already.
The line, there was a line that jumped 6 points this weekend. 6 points because nobody's playing.
wow.
The Florida-Oregon State game went from 3.5 to 9.5.
Okay, no, but that's because the Florida quarterback is not playing anymore.
And there's like three guys off the defense that aren't playing either.
Let's talk about that for 1 second. That I've said this. That Florida quarterback I've seen projected in the top fucking 5.
Terrible.
He's a monster.
He's terrible.
He's 6'4".
Seeing him play.
Bro, I agree 100%.
He's an athlete
with
with a better
my
arm.
man who's 6'1", 225 and pure chocolate, baby. That's my dog right there.
6'1", 225 in the 8th grade, fucking maybe. Are you serious? 6'1", 225, my ass.
All right, well, Eddie's being a hater.
No, I love it. I'm aspiring to be that.
No, I agree with you. I'm not a fan of that Florida quarterback.
Really?
I'm not a fan.
I am a fan.
I'm not a fan of guys who win 7 games in a college football season.
I'm not a fan of guys who just can't throw the ball.
I agree.
Listen, he
Kyle
can throw.
Trask was better than him. You know what I'm saying? Way better.
Where is Kyle Trask?
Somewhere in the Tampa Bay fucking farm system.
Somewhere.
He's in a college football farm system. He's a single A. He's a single A player.
He's at fucking Epcot Center, like running the
He's a
ride.
single A NFL player, which means you're playing like You're playing like Top Gun flag football at Balboa Park off of.
Balboa Park.
Two,
You know what that is?
two championships.
We did win 2 championships at Top Gun flag football.
Oh, God.
Shout out for Kyle Trask over there playing as well.
Wow. So let's talk about the third place game.
Croatia and Morocco.
Croatia, Morocco, which Ralphie over here kept.
I swore he's Moroccan. He's been Morocco. Last week he sat right here.
Yes.
And he's like, blue chip Morocco into Portugal. Blue chip Morocco.
And Rafa's like, shut the fuck up.
I'm like,
Rafi.
Portugal, Morocco against the Portuguese.
Yes.
And Morocco won. And all he kept saying, he woke up. Did you see? Oh, blue chip. I tell you, the blue
He
chip.
hasn't let it go.
Listen.
He hasn't let it go.
Rightfully so.
I wouldn't let it go either, Ralphie.
He didn't let it go.
I
So,
wouldn't. Yeah.
you guys have an opinion on this game tomorrow?
Dude, okay. Morocco, I think, is hype, right? And soccer opinions, right?
Right.
Croatia was there the last World Cup, right?
Yeah.
I agree.
They beat probably one of the best teams, Brazil, right?
Agree.
And
Not
they
probably.
play- okay, so soccer, they're defensive oriented, but they score.
Right.
So if Morocco plays defense, if you allow scoring teams to be in your area, you're probably gonna lose. That's the way it works. That's what happened to Brazil. They scored a goal, they dropped back, and then they scored a goal with a minute left in the game.
You're right.
The only team
So
that
you
scored
like-
Morocco was France.
So now let me ask you something. So who do you like?
Oh, I like Croatia.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I didn't see that coming.
Yeah. Luka, baby.
Luca,
I
baby.
like Luca. I like Luca.
Luca.
Ebuk, do you have a pick on this?
If we're going to talk about being there, I've already
Been there. I agree with you.
Ebuk. Turn that fucking bottle around. How much tequila have you drank? Oh my God.
Not enough.
Just a tad bit.
Okay, so Luka's played in Madrid, big games, right?
All the time.
Okay.
Luca's a star.
So,
Superstar.
and then the other, I don't know his name, Pulisic, whatever, because they have weird ass names.
Oh, Pulisic?
The other
No.
scorer.
No.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Really good. Morocco, they had a vibe. It's over.
And you think
there.
it's over?
I think it's over.
Okay.
They had a good run. It's a Cameroon.
So you like Morocco?
Can I say I like it?
I
didn't love it. I said I like it.
Hey, what about you, Ebuk? You got an opinion?
I'm going Morocco.
Okay, so there it is.
There it is. Croatia it is.
They gotta win it for Miss Croatia. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
Who's Miss Croatia.
Where the fuck have
Who
you been
is
this
it?
whole World Cup?
All I
Your
do-
wife, all he's worried about who his wife's looking at, and Miss Croatia's been half naked this whole fucking
Oh
tournament.
my God.
Yes.
He's been trying to-
That they're winning, by the way.
If she said if they would have went to the final, she would have got naked.
Really?
Yeah, and you're over here worried about the Portuguese defenders that your wife's watching.
I'm very jealous. Everyone knows this.
My God.
I am a jealous fella.
So both Morocco and Croatia at plus odds.
Yeah, because they think it's going to go into extra time or something. But so Odie likes Croatia. Eric likes Morocco. Who do you like,
Who
son?
do you like?
He's going with Croatia. Odie's going. Ralphie's going with Croatia. He's picked Argentina to win this tournament. So he's
So, just a side note for everybody, because I've done a bunch of Christmas shopping, right? Been to the Adidas store, been to the Nike store. So, it's like 50% off fucking jerseys as soon as you're eliminated.
right. Yeah. That's awesome.
It's fucking great, man. I mean, because those fucking jerseys are beautiful.
Yeah, they
So,
are.
yeah.
They are.
Listen, no one's getting a France
Or an
and a
Argentina.
fucking Argentina jersey for Christmas.
well, you got a France one.
Oh, I did get a France one.
Jacob-
And yeah,
Jacob
yeah.
has a nice
Jacob
France
has a beautiful.
That was
we got-
beautiful.
Yeah.
That thing was nice.
Yeah.
The white one.
Yeah, Rafa, we were in Vegas and we saw that. That thing stood out. By the way, you cannot find the Brazil jersey still. They're $170. Shanae wants to get Sonny the long sleeve the goalie Brazil. I'm like,
That's nice.
Yeah,
I-
that's a nice
I don't
fit,
know,
brother.
I just-
All these jerseys are the best.
they're long sleeve.
I like that.
I don't know. She wants to get. If you go ahead and get it for him.
So let's get into Sunday's game.
Yes, the
The
final.
final. Now
Oh.
there's a lot of guys. There's a lot
Someone
of
wants to buy you a shot.
Yeah, Eddie, you're getting the shot.
It's
bro.
Zero. I don't know. That's
go.
their name on YouTube, but
Zero.
they want to buy you a shot.
I know a guy named Zero.
they want to buy you a shot at tequila. There you go.
So you owe E-Buck some money then.
It's all good. Send it to my foundation.
Shanae, can you get me a shot glass?
Yeah, E-Buck's got a foundation.
I forgot my mask.
Eddie gives it to the fans, though, right?
so-
I do it for
You
the
haven't-
fans.
You haven't acknowledged that you hit the century mark, guys. 10th episode.
10th
Consistent.
episode. Yes.
Making it happen.
Huge.
Hey.
Doing it,
So-
doing it for the fans.
I
Doing it
thought-
for the people.
Listen, I thought I did that, but let's revisit it. 10th episode.
You know what? You might have.
So listen, yeah,
Jay was asleep.
why not do it again?
Jay was eating Brooklyn pizza, fucking shoving his fucking face. So listen, I tried to do this a year and a half ago, and this show was called something else. It was called the Father and Son Show with Jacob, and we didn't know what the fuck to talk about. We talked about
Rappers,
top
top
five.
five.
I mean, Eddie was here. We were just lost. And Rafa and I were at something, and we're talking, and I said, yeah, I used to do a podcast. And Rafa was like, let's do a podcast.
Let's do it.
And I was like, yeah, okay. Oh, there we go.
We're gonna service.
So who are we doing? We're doing a shot for zero.
Little tapatillo, call it out.
So Tapatillo, is this the reposado? Oh man, so show this bottle. I'll show it. This is one of the best fucking tequilas.
Bang for your buck.
Like it looks like something you see at a 7-Eleven in plastic. It kind of no.
Your local wino is pounding this.
Like the label totally throws you off, but this legit is a top 10 fucking
I
tequila.
swear to God.
Since 1937.
Yes.
It's not Thunderbird.
No.
It's not Thunderbird.
No, this is an amazing tequila. I love when fucking Odie and Iba come because they always leave like this much of a tequila bottle. I have a great tequila selection.
mistake, though.
Yes. Yo, by mistake. I totally snatched away from him.
Mistake.
So, cheers.
They don't
Iba
try to leave it.
And Odie,
Salud.
salud.
Cheers, guys.
All right, brother.
Cheers, guys. Cheers, cheers.
Cheers to everybody. Great 10th episode. Jay, good job.
My God, that's so
go.
effing good.
Wow.
That is so good.
Is anyone else buying shots for Eddie at this
No,
point?
no,
or-
no, no, no.
Oh, no.
Is my
I
mom
gotta-
watching?
She said
I gotta
no.
drive to my bedroom.
He said he's taking you back to the avenues.
Oh,
Now you know
this
who's Zero.
is Uncle Zero.
I'm from Highland Park. I know what's up.
Highland Park, baby. I got Avenue 30 tatted right here. Uncle Zero, thank you for watching. I'm sorry you didn't. He's like, Eddie, I'm going to win this money.
I fucking better win it, Eddie, or I'm not watching.
So Uncle Zero has a great story about USC and Notre Dame. He's a huge SC fan. And he flew. This is like early college football days. And he flew to South Bend. And he flew by himself, first class. And fucking who's sitting next to him? Lee Corso.
Wow.
So he's like top, I think it's like the third or fourth guy, and he fucking flew with this amazing USC fucking headdress, the gold, like the Tommy Trojan,
Right.
and fucking Corso said, "Can I fucking borrow that?" And
You
he's
did it on the show.
and
No
he
way.
fucking used it on the fucking show.
Wow.
Yeah, so Uncle Zero, we wanted to do that fucking show. We wanted to put that out live, but Uncle Zero, my fucking buddy from Avenue 30, my day one, fucking thank you, Uncle Zero, for watching. Thanks for the shot. And he's a Damon's guy. This guy, if you fucking want to follow this guy's account, he's fucking hilarious. This dude shows up in full Adam West fucking Batman. He has, I swear to God. So his son plays travel hockey. And he's a UPS driver, fucking makes a shitload of money. He's like the 18-wheeler UPS. Fucking,
The big boys.
I'm saying too much. But anyways, Uncle Zero, shout out to you. The dude has an Adam West fucking Batman, and he'll just show up. Like, he'll just show up in that fucking thing. It's fucking awesome. Awesome.
That's awesome.
Tell him to share it, baby.
Yeah, you know what? We're going to have him here.
get him.
We're going to have him
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
show. Batman here.
In
In
fucking,
suit.
in
suit.
Adam
It's
West.
a $5,000 giveaway.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone in an Adam West fucking it's purple. It has a little fucking chola fucking eyebrows. It's fucking amazing. So
I love
shout
it.
out to Uncle Zero. You owe that guy some money for the shot. So now let's get into
The final.
The finale.
The final on Sunday.
Yes.
Argentina, France. Who do you like?
I want to see Messi. I don't know who I like. I love France. If I was going to put money on it, I'd probably take France because
Really?
I think Argentina's going to choke. I think
Really?
there's too much pressure on Argentina to win. That's how I feel.
There's a lot. I think there's more.
Listen, I told you this last week, and you said I don't want to see him. I feel like the whole world wants to see
Messi.
The whole world
the
wants to see
best
him win. Not
player
me.
in the world.
Not me.
The best player.
Not me.
Now, let me ask you this, Rafa. Is he, and did we talk about this last week? Like,
No.
where does he rank top 3 all time? All time.
Top three, that's
Who's
tough.
your top 3 All time.
There you go. There you go.
Wow.
Ooh,
I want
did
to say, yeah, wow.
Look at this guy. He has an opinion.
Yeah, no, I might agree with him. I think that he could be the best
Oh, wait.
ever.
Okay, so
No. There's arguments. Who's
Ronaldo?
better? Maradona was amazing. And he won.
Maradona, Pele.
Okay, yes.
No.
100%. You hit it.
Pele, no.
That's what I thought he was gonna say Pele first.
Pele played. He was amazing on the Brazilian team. He played for the New York Cosmos,
Okay,
brother.
Wait. The reason
Okay.
is this, though. Watch some video. I mean, I know.
No, you can watch all
The
the videos you
bicycle
want. I
kicks.
understand.
Here's the thing. We know Pelé from only ear. People talking. I saw videos.
I'm almost 50 years old, brother.
Everything that everybody's done, Pelé did it. Now.
No.
But here's the thing.
There's a difference.
Odie,
Here's the
I agree with you.
difference.
Pele would be a star right now.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes.
This is the difference. That right
Maradona
now,
was 5'2" and on a shitload of cocaine.
and he was amazing. And he was
There
amazing.
was no question about
This is the
that.
difference between with Messi and Ronaldo, and you compare them to Maradona and.
What's the difference? What is
Okay, so for example, in the Spanish league, you have La Copa del Rey. That's a cup that you play within the teams of the country, within the league. So the Spanish, the League 1, League 2, League 3, so on, right? They play a tournament within that. He's won that multiple times. Champions League, he's won that multiple times. That's also a tournament within the season.
Yeah.
So they have to win all of these things going, and he's won them all. Ronaldo and him check all of those boxes. They check them all. Messi has the most goals all time in a calendar year, 91.
Crazy.
No, Ronaldo's the next closest.
Yeah.
Then the other guys, they're not there. Pelé scored goals against fucking Eddie Money and us, okay? That's a difference.
Such bullshit.
Soccer has advanced. No, you're absolutely
100%. And when you watch Messi, Messi's done it for the last 15 years or whatever it is. On all levels. He's never won the World Cup.
So why do you not want him to win it? You said you didn't.
I don't want him to win it, not because of him.
That's Argentina.
It's the country.
Oh.
It is the people. You don't relate with them, but I do on a daily basis. And they are the. And I am. When you're Cuban, it's like so Cuba doesn't play football, soccer, right? So when you're born, it's like, oh, you automatically have to cheer for Brazil.
Yes.
It's like a fucking automatic.
Yeah.
Because we don't play, so it's like we have to. They grew up on Pelé. Your parents go, fucking Pelé's amazing. So it's like when you're born in Cuba, you're a Yankee fan because that's all they know.
The Yankees?
Yeah, you were a Yankee.
The
Yankees.
Oh, Yankee.
The Junkies.
Yeah, you're a Yankee fan, right? And then some are Orioles fans because they both went there and played, right?
Yeah.
So for me, that's why I don't want them to win. It's the people that I know that come with that. Like there's been shit talking for a week. Like last night, I'm at this party. And there's like 4 of them there, and they're right.
How'd they go?
And it's that bullshit, right? Oh, listen, France has won a World Cup since you've won. They won Argentina won in '86.
Yeah.
Right. Germany won in '90. Brazil.
But
France
Argentina
in
has
'98.
But Argentina has 3.
They have 2.
Two. France and Argentina have 2, right?
Right, and France has 2
it was
now,
3.
recently,
Yeah,
2018 and 98. Argentina hasn't won since '86, and when they won in '86, let's not forget that Maradona used his hand.
Ooh.
Okay, he used his hand. He used his hand.
To do a fucking.
No. No, he brought to score a goal. He scored a goal with his hand.
It's the hand of God.
The hand of God. That's what it's called.
The hand of God. My wife is giving me fucking dirty looks.
So
over here.
I think Messi's the greatest. Doesn't matter for me. It doesn't matter if he wins or not. He's still the greatest. For me, it's Messi, Ronaldo, Maradona, Pelé. That's for me.
Messi.
Where's Beckham?
No, he's not even close. Beckham's not the best.
joking, God, I'm
Beckham's not the
joking.
British player.
It's a yoke.
What about Ronaldo, Brazil, Ronaldo?
Brazil, Ronaldo. If you go to World
Badass.
Cup players, amazing. If we're just rating World Cup only,
Yeah.
Pele's 1.
What about Ronaldinho?
Not World Cup.
Not in top 5?
He was
No.
on the cover of
No, I'm not
FIFA.
talking about World Cup. I'm talking
Overall?
about top 3
Talent.
ever.
No. It's Pelé, Maradona, Messi, Ronaldo. Those 4 guys, you can put them however you want. I put Messi, Ronaldo, Maradona, Pelé. That's how I put it.
Ronaldo, Portugal.
Portugal, Ronaldo.
Pelé before, after Maradona?
Yes.
Wait, is that
Maradona played in Italy. He won championships in Italy. He won the World Cup. Pelé changed the game for the Brazilian team.
I'm
He
glad-
wasn't wanted.
I'm
When
glad-
Pelé came to Brazil, when Pelé played, he wasn't wanted.
I'm glad my dad's not listening to this. 'cause
That he can say whatever he wants.
No.
He's a homer. He's a Real Madrid homer. He's a Brazil homer.
Is Uncle Zero still watching, Eddie? Because listen, when we were 9 and 10 years old, I had a big bush, and we would fucking play penalty kicks.
Everybody
And
did
when
that.
you fucking
yeah, yeah.
when you scored, you said Maradona. That's what you did.
It's like a Kobe. It's like a Kobe.
That's what you did. He was everything.
Maradona was bigger, larger than life.
Yes, yes.
That's
he
what
was
he
Michael
was.
Jordan before Michael Jordan.
Or during Michael Jordan,
And
actually,
he had-
because
he had
that's when he.
He had an interview where he said, "If I would have never done cocaine, how great would have."
Yeah,
would
I
have-
thought I
have
heard him
been."
say that.
And he was
Really?
already
Yes.
amazing.
Yeah.
And he was already amazing. And he played in Europe.
But yet-
Pelé never
wait,
played
he
in
continued
Europe.
To do it. Let's be honest. He still continued
Oh,
to do it.
I'm sure he's partying as we speak.
Well, in heaven or in hell. So
He said you guys played soccer, wrestled, and did it all.
Oh yeah. Fucking Uncle Zero got me in a camel clutch. I'm probably sure that's why I have a bad back right now.
yeah, blame
That's
him.
what the boss-
Don't blame the
Yes.
30,000 hours of cement cutting.
He got you with a Boston crab?
Dude, we wrestled. I mean, I was Tito.
How good were you, Eddie? Though.
Oh, I got my ass kicked. We had a
Full
friend,
Nelson.
We had a friend named Ozzy. He was psychopath, and we used to do the front yard wrestling, like jump off of shit.
Oh, you
yeah.
thought you were fucking the Ultimate Warrior.
Yes, no. This is
Before
before.
that,
This
Andre the
is
Giant
this
and
is
shit.
Jimmy Snuka.
I go cheese.
Superfly.
Yeah, this was freaking the Iron Sheik, Hulk Hogan,
Oh, my God.
Rowdy Piper,
Junkyard Dog.
Junkyard Dog. I mean, yeah.
Beware?
There we go.
That was after. Coco was after, like, Hacksaw Jim Duggan and shit.
So
Yeah,
Uncle
yeah,
Zero,
yeah.
you know what we're talking about. We played soccer and we
Well,
killed
he's
each
giving
other.
you props, Eddie.
Yeah. So
That's where I go with it.
okay,
That's my
so now
opinion.
That's your top, and I love the list.
You
I
can
love-
put Ronaldinho fifth. You can put. There's a lot of guys that you can
I
put.
feel like if Ronaldinho got his teeth fixed,
He would have been more popular.
he would have been more
no,
popular.
he was amazing. His character was.
He was badass. Dude.
Ronaldinho was world class. But you got to. Okay, so this is. Another thing like with Messi and Ronaldo and Ronaldinho and Beckham and all the guys now, they all play with world class players every week.
Almost 8:30.
It's fine. Every week, world class players.
Yeah.
Their teams were. Beckham played with Zidane, with
Zidane.
Ronaldo, with Raúl, with Figo. That was a squad, Roberto Carlos. That Real Madrid team was amazing.
Oh yeah.
Those guys.
For real.
So they played with those guys. Pelé didn't play with any of those guys. He didn't play with them. Pelé wasn't even wanted, and he was amazing. He's World Cup. He's the best player.
Yeah.
When he's in World Cup only, he's the best player of all time
Yeah.
because he has, I think, 3. So, but
So that's out of the way.
I want France to win. That's
That's who
Because of the people.
100%.
That's who you're rooting for.
100%.
Okay, now who do you think is going to win? Because everyone is fucking texting me. Rafa needs to give a blue chip on fucking World Cup. Everyone wants to know.
What's the total? What's the line?
Well,
It's the biggest game in the world.
They're both plus 182.
No, because they think it's going to end. It's going to go into extra
well,
time.
I told you my dream. It was very explicit.
Yes.
It was
Jay's got
some
something
wild shit.
like 3 midgets and
that was different. That was
oh, that's another dream. I'm
that
sorry.
was last week. No, it was France won in penalties, and like I
You
went
said
away,
that,
and it was
yeah.
huge penalties.
Yes.
France,
You said that.
Hammer that.
What's the
score that.
line?
It's like the over under of the goals.
Yeah.
2.
So it's 2. Yeah, if you're going to bet that, I'd bet the over because you could get a 1-1 game. You could get a 2-1 game. These guys aren't going to sit there and just fucking defend.
Yeah.
Messi's going to create plays. Now, the thing with Messi, you cannot give him room to work.
No, he also
And if you watch him work with his team, he's probably playing 10 to 12 yards behind the box.
he's good, man.
Because he needs the room. You
good.
cannot give him room.
Yeah.
If you give him that room, he's going to fire
Who's in
off.
charge of marking him?
Everybody.
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 3
That's
guys.
because you can't. Soccer is not played as a one-on-one.
Yeah.
Right? Unless your guy's on the outside, unless you're a right back or left back. And then it's like, hey, this guy cannot get behind you on your side. So then you're not attacking from the right because a lot of the times the right back's going to come up and attack. Well, if you're playing against, a younger Messi would have
Yeah.
played out on the wing, then the right back is not moving forward. He's not attacking. Here, the center backs are the ones that are gonna have to mark him,
Yeah.
and you're gonna need midfield help. You cannot give him space. If you give him a little bit of space, he will fire a shot, and if he fires a shot, it's fire. What's coming?
In my opinion, if I get into it, so in years past, Argentina's always been good, right? We've always known that. But from what I've seen, like we say, this team, they're younger. Messi
is the
brought
boss.
them up, so they're playing good for him right now.
Right.
So, like, if we believe in all sports, in any sport, motivation, like drive, Argentina right now is determined to win for Messi.
They're playing for
Yes.
Messi. They're playing for Messi right now.
Well, and the way
Can I make a bold fucking prediction
Yes,
right
go
now?
ahead.
Bold fucking prediction. So this is how I see it playing out. In the 90th minute, I feel there's going to be a questionable call in the box because subconsciously the fucking ref also wants Messi to fucking win.
I don't know
I
that's
see that.
true.
I
And
see
they're
that.
gonna make
These
a
guys are
fucking
so-
call.
I love-
They're gonna
Listen.
make a fucking call that's questionable, and
it's
fucking
human nature.
Messi's gonna fucking
Listen,
hit
the
a
only-
fucking penalty
Yep.
to win it.
there's
that.
two draw, there was.
Eddie's right.
Shaba!
I don't believe that. This is going to be the
Shaba!
biggest game.
Call that.
I don't think that's going to happen.
Book
This is
it.
this is the first of all. There was 2 draws to the final that were going to be the biggest games ever. Number 1
Yeah.
was going to be Argentina-Portugal.
Yeah.
Number 2, the next biggest game was either Brazil-France or Argentina-France. You have Mbappe against Messi, they're teammates. You would have had Neymar and Mbappe teammates. This is the biggest fucking game.
This is huge.
Second biggest. Every eye in
Huge.
the world.
Huge.
Chiefs, you believe no scoring
Huge.
before penalty kicks?
No, I believe there's going to be goals.
I
believe it could be 1-1 and maybe a 2-1 game.
Are you gonna bet the fucking
I know
draw?
this is hard to
No, I bet the
predict.
the over.
It's hard to predict, but who scores
I'm gonna bet
first?
the over.
Who comes out attacking?
They're both. They're both going to attack. The key is going to. France is fast,
Yes.
fastest team in the
And
world,
they have like 5 scorers.
and they're the fastest team in the world besides Giroud. If they get Mbappe outside, and they can score quick,
really has
it's
to
going to
have a great
rely on
defense.
France's defense to control Messi. And what Odie was saying about the team that it's younger and they're playing for Messi, this team compared to the prior teams. The prior teams had players on the team that thought that they were as good,
Yeah.
if not better than him.
Yeah.
So they didn't it didn't work.
They didn't gel.
It didn't work because this is the soccer's. You can say it's like basketball. The ball has to move, right?
Yeah.
So he's playing far back enough where he's able to move with the ball because there's not a guy in front of him forcing him. You know, they're not forcing anything.
Yeah.
It's coming to them. So I see it's going to be an amazing game. I
So
think
let's wrap this shit up, Robbie.
2-0
So-
you have
2-0
places
France.
to go,
it's all right.
and so we all know who you want to
I'd
win.
bet the over.
Okay,
I'd bet the over. Hey, you could get a 1-1. I'm not blue chipping that.
you're not blue
You
chipping.
could-
He is not blue chipping
I'm
this.
not blue chip. I'm gonna bet
Boomer.
the over to watch. I'm gonna watch the game no matter what. I'm gonna bet the over
3 goals.
just because I think it's gonna be 1-1 at least. At least 1-1, you're gonna get a push,
Yeah.
right? If it's 2.5, I'd stay away.
I like that.
So at 2 goals, I'm sure you're gonna get a 1-1. Early, it's gonna be tight, right?
Yeah.
Guys are gonna be a little tight, but I think we're gonna be all right.
Listen up, people, because he's got the answers.
He does have the answers.
Well, I'm hoping we got a little bit of the answer. So
Yeah.
now let's do a "We're Fired" segment before we get out of here. No,
Let's do your fired segment.
you have yours.
I'm still thinking about it.
You have yours, Eddie Money.
I'll go.
Jay's gonna go first.
I mentioned
Guy,
it
let's go,
earlier.
Jay.
I mentioned it earlier. It was Colin Coward about Derek Carr.
Oh, I like that.
Oh,
Saving him from this slander. I think his caption was like, "I'm not here for the slander" or whatever. But his argument was there's a market, which I mean is kind of true. But as a Raider fan, I'm just so sick. I'm so sick of it.
Colin Coward is a jackass.
Oh yeah,
No, we're just no. Listen,
no,
so
just-
you've never been here, so let me just.
Okay.
Our your fired segment is just we're just firing you from. No, we're not firing you from your job. We're just firing you for the week. Like, shut the fuck up. You were,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
It's
what our
more like-
segment is.
it's like,
Okay.
shut
So
up,
like,
guy.
I fired
Okay, yeah.
Lincoln Riley last week, but not off the team. God no.
Yeah.
It's just
I was
for that
confused
week.
too, by the way, when he fired Lincoln Riley.
Yeah, no,
Just so you know.
no. No, so I understand what he's saying. He shouldn't be fired just for that. Colin Coward should be fired because he's an
I know who I'm
Yeah.
firing.
But
I figured out
But
mine.
his
as well.
dumb takes, and he's
Colin Howard is one of the only talk show hosts who has a segment where he says, where Colin was wrong.
He has
Yes.
to. He's always wrong.
He's
He has-
always
no, no,
wrong.
no. He did that to hedge his bets because
Of course.
he's
I like
he's
that.
bad.
It's actually
bad.
genius.
100%.
It's
Yeah, we're
actually-
gonna have that segment where Ralph was dumb.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that.
We're not gonna do when Eddie was dumb because that would
We're
take
gonna
the
spend
whole
30
fucking
minutes
show.
on how you guys were wrong
Right.
to
Yes.
hedge your fucking bets.
So I know who I want to fire. And
Go
I'm
ahead.
thinking about this all
Eddie's
fucking
goes down.
day
I'll take it.
because I'm fucking tired of this fucking bullshit. Okay, I'm fucking fed up with this. Okay,
Who?
when you come to East fucking Downey, and I live in a nice neighborhood with a lot of big houses. My house is not big, everyone, very small.
Very average.
But I am fucking tired of no one putting up fucking Christmas lights.
Hell yeah.
You're all fucking fired. If you have kids, and I see a lot of these people in this fucking neighborhood, if you have children, because I did it this year because of my Gucci mama, my granddaughter, and I fucking was on a fucking ladder at 9 o'clock at night with a fucking headlight fucking lamp and my back fucking hurting and my wife out here freezing her ass off and I put lights up. If you have children younger than 13, you need to put Christmas lights up.
If you're old,
They don't?
period,
They don't?
just put it
Look
on.
at drive down the street. No one has Christmas lights
You know
up.
what?
Come on,
There
no
are
matter what, right? No matter what.
You got to do it.
there are a lot of older
Shanae, I just fired our whole neighborhood.
there are a lot of older people though.
It doesn't matter. You should put.
You
It
can
doesn't
pay
matter.
someone.
It doesn't
Well, I
matter.
mean-
Listen, I know there's houses here with kids in them, and their houses are dead black. Put some Christmas lights up, people.
At least
It's the Christmas
Your
season.
house looks
I'm not a
great.
Halloween guy.
Love it.
I don't do Halloween. I used to do big Halloween. There's a big Halloween neighborhood. That's,
Yeah,
the,
I-
that's the devil's
I think
freaking holiday.
I think this neighborhood is more of a Halloween.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a bunch of devil worshippers, I guess, in Downey. I'm firing everyone out there who has children under 13 and is not putting up Christmas lights. You're fired, people.
I agree.
Put up Christmas lights.
I like it. I
All
like
right,
it.
I'm gonna fire the guy who I think is the defensive player of the year, Micah Parsons. For me, as a young player, yeah, you're probably defensive player of the year. This is your second season. Why are you getting involved in a back and forth with the
Stupid.
best team in the NFC? Well,
Stupid.
record wise, you're too young for that, and be more mature. Right? It's too stupid.
You
'Cause
don't like the
not when you're
No.
not when you're a kid.
We've
you're
talked
a young
about
guy.
this.
I think it shows immaturity, and when they go out there, if they hit you in the mouth and they whoop your ass,
Oh, yeah, that's what
then how
backfires.
stupid do you look?
Yeah, yeah.
To the fans or whatever. Oh, it's the Eagles, and Cowboy fans are always going to hate the Eagles. I just don't. I think as a young player, you shouldn't get involved
is
in
he
that.
talking that much shit or is he?
He's
No, he's-
talking-
yeah, he's talking a whole bunch of shit.
You say one thing at a second-year player, as good as you are, you shouldn't say anything.
Odie, we've talked about this before. And I'm talking to you out there too, people, because you put a young person in front of a podcast and everyone thinks two nobodies with a mic. Anyone can do that shit. Really? I fucking dare.
Listen,
I dare you to have a podcast.
I just told.
Every week, 10 weeks in a row, and we're going to be here for another 10 weeks. It's not as easy as
No,
it
it's
seems.
not, and I agree.
It's not. And you put a young person in front of a mic, and all of a sudden, everyone wants to talk. You cannot talk like that.
No, we can because nobody watches, so we can say whatever we want.
You're
But
right.
I think as a young guy, I wouldn't do it.
Like a part-
If he
Oh.
was my teammate and I'm a veteran guy, let's say Lawrence or somebody on that defense,
Okay.
even on that offensive line,
Okay.
some of those guys, I pull them to the
Who
side.
was worse, Zach Wilson or Micah Parsons?
What's that?
Who was worse, Zach
Oh,
Wilson?
Zach
No.
Jackson.
Zach Wilson
Regardless.
didn't. Zach Wilson didn't
He said
say.
it's not my fault.
That's what he said. Micah
I
Parsons
think
is.
that was more detrimental to his team.
Yes.
Overall.
That's fine. It's you're getting in banter with the other team.
Yes.
Like you're Bosco Modern Day, like you're in high school.
yeah.
Yes.
Like Bayside against whatever. Was
Bayside?
Zach Morris?
Bayside?
Zach Morris?
AC Slater.
Like
AC
to me, I
Slater.
pull him to the side if
Mario
I'm Smith or
Lopez.
Zach Martin, and I pull
Mario
him to the side.
Lopez.
And I
Mario
say,
Lopez.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm trying to get him to see some memes.
Listen,
You've seen some. You've seen some.
Yeah, he
Seen
did.
one.
you did like one of our.
Shout out to Mario Lopez.
Shout out to Mario Lopez and his son who wrestles.
Yeah, he does. AC Slater.
I just say y'all missed a big opportunity of firing Skip Bayless for talking to Uncle Shannon.
I don't fire those guys because I don't watch them. I only watch what people send me on videos.
Maybe
I don't watch it. I don't watch
So you-
anybody
you
on
just
TV
fired
or on the radio. I don't listen to none of them. All the videos they send me is what I watch.
Eddie might be firing him right now.
I'm not firing him. I'm gonna fire someone from the actual job. Carson Wentz. He comes back off IR.
that's solid.
Keep Heineke the job. Let him
Yes.
stay starting.
Solid.
Don't put him back in.
Hey, how is that even a debate?
Solid.
I'm just like we're talking about like 1 week fires, talking about rest of season fires.
Oh yeah, no,
Eddie,
100%.
I agree.
Yeah, 100%, Eddie.
It sucks because I like Carson Wentz as a person too.
No, you didn't like guys a person. He sucks on the field. Derek Carr's a great person. He's great.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Sell me life insurance.
Yes. Listen, for all those people that sell life insurance, Shanae, this guy needs life insurance right here.
So that segment was that segment.
I thought you were gonna fire Michael Parsons for wearing a Crosby shirt.
No, I wouldn't
he
do
gets
that.
he gets a bump for that.
There you
I'm
go.
wearing a Santa Claus suit, bro. I would never fire anyone for what
put
they
that-
wear.
Odie wants to here. Hold on, Odie.
I know.
Odie, hold on. Talk.
Odie gets a
Odie wants to rehire
All right,
somebody.
so to all the fans that have been listening since they started, everybody's listening. AD, all of them are listening.
Get
So
to
I
the
fired
camera,
a
get into
couple
the
weeks
camera.
ago AD, right?
Get in the
I said-
camera, Odie. Your wife
I said,
wants to make sure you're here.
I said AD no good. After that, I don't know. It's because he heard. I know he heard because he watches. Right. After that, he's been balling. So I want to rehire
Anthony Davis. There you go.
Don't jinx it.
There you go.
Because he
Anthony
deserves
Davis
it.
out for the season.
Because you cannot be Anthony Davis and expect to be a 500 team.
Agreed.
If you're on a team with LeBron, it's championship or bust.
It should
Oh.
be. It should be.
Agreed?
80's numbers have been ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Redonkulous.
Rehired. Let's go.
Look, he's
fired.
limping. He's limping as we speak.
He's fired. He's fired.
Look at this.
Oh my God.
He's got the warm up on.
This guy's got words of death. This man has killed someone.
Strike that from the record.
We
No.
actually, this is not a joke. We're actually
We're
watching AD limp
And he's
down the floor.
Oh my God.
He's faking it.
fast, huh?
Oh, he's quick.
Hey,
He's
E-Buck,
on the bench.
They've been
in the
run-
9-minute mark of the third quarter, which
they've been
means
rubbing
he's not
up.
right.
They've been rubbing up against each other too hard on the bar.
All right.
So listen, everybody. Thank you for our 10th episode. Let's give a hand for our 10th episode.
Our winner.
Our winner, who's
Amy Vega.
Amy Vega, who we know is real.
Congratulations.
She's real. She's not a bot.
Yeah, she's not a
Not a
bot.
Russian bot. She's a real person.
I always like to end the show with everyone's thoughts, and we have a lot of people here. I want. Are you ready? I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass the mic to you. What did you learn during this show, E-Buck?
Oh no, that he's bad at gambling.
That we drink way too much out here.
They drank a whole bottle of Tapatio.
All right, so what I've learned is, honestly, don't be so hard-headed and listen to these guys. It's a great show, super funny. Follow, share, do whatever you can because we are part of you.
Yes.
Look at Odie.
Ralphie?
Odie's like a
Wow.
walking.
What a gosh.
Ralphie learned that he knew Morocco was gonna fucking win, and his dad didn't listen to him. I'm gonna end the show with I'm always appreciative. I mean, listen, 10 episodes. It doesn't sound like crazy, right? But the sacrifice that a bunch of people have made, Jay, Eddie Money, my dude Rafa, his whole family. It's a big sacrifice to be here. We're having a blast. Listen, worst comes to worst, when I die, my grandkids are gonna look at this and say, my fucking grandfather was an idiot.
On
He lost
YouTube.
so many bets.
On YouTube.
Yes.
On
So
Spotify.
I'm getting that on film. That is going to be
good.
in the archives.
That's good.
But I'm very appreciative of everyone here. I'm appreciative of these guys showing up. We all make sacrifices. We're going to keep going, people. We're going to keep going. And that's my take. Rafa?
Just thank everybody for tuning in for our
5,000, baby.
hard work.
Oh,
So
yeah.
now we got to keep
I know
going.
it looks easy.
Yeah, no, it's not, especially when Eddie Money's running late, as always. But Eddie Money,
I just say this week, consistency. This week we had 20 concurrent viewers throughout the whole time. Last
Yes.
week,
Yeah, I love it. Love it.
Hell
last
yes.
was like 10.
Yeah, you know what? It's 10 weeks.
10 weeks.
10 episodes, 10 weeks. And
In a
you know,
row.
every day, Sunday to Sunday, posts, stories.
If we couldn't do it on Friday, we did it on a Tuesday.
Yeah,
If we couldn't do it on a Tuesday, we did it on a Thursday.
We're getting it done.
And it's just, the blue chips, just funny shit, keeping you guys entertained.
Yeah.
That's what it is, keeping you guys informed, entertained, some money in your pocket maybe,
Yes.
and some good times.
Before we totally close out, you still have a pie.
Oh.
Oh, my.
We're not gonna get away.
Wow.
He
Wow.
tried to be slick too.
I
much.
totally
I'm gonna
fucking
close it out.
forgot about that.
it as well.
I forgot about it.
I forgot it. I forgot about it as well.
Oh, Shanae's going in and did that
Take
shit
off-
right away.
you want to take off that shirt?
No.
Yeah, I'm taking off this fucking
And he
shirt.
tried to be like,
Everyone's leaving.
before I close it out, we're gonna leave.
Take off the nice shirt.
Yeah, take that shirt off.
Even though Sinead was dying. for
My
you to get
goodness,
dirty,
did you
bro.
see that
think-
block?
Let's call Jacob out because Jacob is the
Jacob!
designated
He has a-
pie.
he has
Jacob's
a
dying to
he has a
pie his
messy
dad.
approach to the face.
He gave that right to fucking Eddie last week.
So he's coming harder this week.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna break my nose. There's a movie. There will be blood.
Wait,
He's
this is
watching
it?
it right
This
now.
is
Your
it?
son who's gonna hit you with the pie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one argument that you guys had last week, he's gonna hit you.
Oh, he's that last week. Sinead Bird.
I'll go get Jacob.
Oh my God, she has it.
Oh,
So
hey,
there's,
don't
I
let-
have these things ready. There's a black thing and towels.
Don't
Oh
let your
shit.
wife hit you when they
Okay,
get worse.
I'm gonna give you guys this mic. You guys take this over.
But he's on the mic. He finally got a mic. We got the little black.
We're not gonna survive if we don't get this.
Hey, thanks everybody for following and listening. Jay, Keeks, Eddie, you guys do a great job, honestly.
Yep.
And what people don't realize, these guys don't get paid for this. This is just,
Oh no.
yes,
No.
at all. So this is just them doing it for fun, especially Jay, Eddie, and Keeks. They really put a lot of effort into it, so we appreciate everyone, by the way.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Here we go.
That's what it is. Here we go, pie time.
Hold on, wait, hold on.
Take it easy. Take it
on.
easy.
Glasses off or glasses? Where's Jacob?
Sinead.
Hey,
So
let
who's gonna buy
Sinead,
him?
let Sinead,
Sinead.
let Sinead, let Sinead.
Yes.
No.
Sinead's
Oh.
doing it.
Come by.
She says she doesn't want to hurt him.
Oh no.
All of a sudden.
She will also break my nose.
Congratulations
I mean,
to the winner of the money.
Congratulations.
And there is more money to come. So
There is.
keep sharing. We're gonna get big, guys. You want to know us at the end of the day. you want to know. You want to know.
You definitely want to know Odie.
No, not me. Nobody wants to know me.
Everybody. So Eddie,
Odie's a good time.
Eddie,
Sinead doesn't want to pie him.
I owe this.
All right, Eddie Money's the winner. He's gonna
All
pie
right.
him.
Wait, Keeks. Okay, let's clarify.
No, Ralphie can't do it. He's in the child.
Keeks, let's clarify.
child.
Why is the pie coming? What
So
was the bet?
Eddie lost the bet to Eddie Money last week. It was a kind of like
It was a
a
prop.
second chance bet
Yes.
because Eddie Money lost the first week bad,
And I felt bad.
and Eddie felt bad, so he tanked this pick. So we think.
Okay, Eddie Money. How
You ready,
happy,
Eddie Money? Let's
how-
do it, Eddie Money.
How happy are you that this
Yeah.
is gonna happen? By the way,
I have redemption.
And he looks ridiculous. Jay
real
says.
quick. I know it's not my show, but shout out to my wife because she's listening. There we
Yeah.
go.
Woo!
Betty Lanza.
Betty Lanza in the house.
My wife.
Here we go.
Here we go, guys. Oh, Eddie Money, stats guy, right
Here we
here.
go. Ready? On 6.
On 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6.
Got
He
him.
was gentle. He was gentle.
Woo!
Extra creamy at the supermarket.
Yeah, there we go.
No more bites in the face after this. My fat ass is good.
He's eating it. There we
All right,
go.
everybody. Thank you. for
Thank you,
watching.
guys.
No more pies in the face.
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Oh man.
I got extra creamy
Hey,
on purpose.
are we done? Are we off?
Am I pressing the red button?
And he got that.
Hold on. We need the
That's how you end the show.
you need the music to let it ride out.
Yeah, you gotta go out
There
with
you
the
go.
music.
Yeah.
Jay, let us know.
I said the F word. My wife was texting me on my
done?
phone. You're saying
5
the F word
seconds.
too much.